What is it? So it's 2d6 plus 4, right?
2d6, and then don't forget your rage damage.
So 2d6 plus 6, right?
If you
Anyways.
have a plus 4 to your strength, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a 5. Ugh, abysmal.
Well, go ahead and roll the other two dice. You have giant slaying on that bad boy.
Oh dear God, yeah. I'm sorry. I am not familiar with the great sword.
Wow, that's really
Yeah,
unfortunate. I mean, it's
I
still
know.
12 points of damage. It's no joke.
And doesn't that? That doesn't, yeah, because that was a crit. But I'm going to attack with my second attack.
Yeah, go for it. Again,
Yes.
at advantage.
Deliciousness. Does that hit?
No, it does not. Go ahead and roll again because you do have advantage.
God fucking damn it, dude.
Okay. So you had 15 on one of them. You have your precision thing, which adds a d8, which would put you in the realm of possibility.
What do you guys think? Should I do it?
I'm dead.
Thanks, Marcus. Good insight.
I say we take as many chances as we can get in this dark, cold place.
Alrighty. So be it. I add the d8 to the 15.
Okay.
That just fell off the map. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 just misses.
Fucking God Christ, son of a bitch, asshole. Alright, there you go. That's Common's turn.
Cool. That's gonna bring us to the orcs. We're gonna skip over all of them, except for the two that'll run in. But Flint, it is your turn.
All
What
right.
would you like to do?
I'm just gonna ask the group real quick. Charm monster, he does have a negative, but he will roll a -4 on this. He will have advantage though.
We do need
Once
information
he-
about this place.
That's not the worst idea, says Dead
Oh.
Marcus.
All right, then charm
I'm
monster.
for
Okay.
the plan, but won't it just be a regular roll because of DeMarcus's mind sliver?
No, because it doesn't gain a disadvantage. He just rolls with a negative.
Minus
he rolls-
minus 1d4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
and I'll be rolling at advantage because you guys are in conflict. What kind of saving throw is it, Flint?
Wisdom.
Okay, so this is flat. Oh my god.
What's the passing DC?
Not that.
Yeah, not 19.
Okay, so he got 17 total.
17.
Yeah, that's a waste of a fucking spell slot.
So
Can I
never
use
say it's
my
a waste on
inspiration
that one,
point
dude.
to make him roll a third die?
No.
Damn it.
That's not much.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
Can I use my? All right, then follow-up question: do personal effects that have spell-like effects count as spells?
Yeah, I think so. If it says it's a spell-like effect, it does.
Yeah. All right, then.
You're also on your broom, FYI. I forgot to mention that.
No, I know.
Okay.
I guess. How tall did you say the ceiling was?
I think here it's about 40 feet. Let's say 40 feet for now while I pull up the exact.
I'm gonna fly up 20 feet and just move 20 feet then.
Okay. Awesome. Works.
Well, I guess
for
me.
me.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just say I'm flying 20 feet diagonally up.
Okay.
Right there.
Awesome. Okay, that's gonna bring us to Callus. So, Flint, you especially at your new vantage point, you do see that two of the orcs have sprinted up. They had to use their actions to do so. They're kind of ignoring their peers, not realizing what's going on, and they look like they're about to race around this corner to help this fire giant. All right, Callus.
I would say the only thing I'm focused on is I can't get DeMarcus out of there, so I'm just gonna focus on trying to immobilize the creature. Even now, as it stands, he would risk being knocked back down again. if I just heal him. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the giant.
Oh shit. Okay. What kind of saving throw is that?
DC 16 Wisdom.
Okay, these are flat. Demarcus, does your D4 still apply? Is it till the start of your next
It's
turn? Or is
the
it just
next
once?
roll before the end of my next turn, so
Okay,
it
I
already
don't
happened.
I don't know why I rolled at advantage. He doesn't have advantage here. Let me re-roll that.
Of course.
Let me re-roll that again, just to be fair. Okay. Because I think he would have failed on one of those double rolls that I did. I guess his first one was a 17. I'm gonna say he passes. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
What a emotional roller coaster that was.
I know. I'm sorry. He rolled really well.
Let's see here. I would say at that juncture, spell bonus action. Nothing else I can do at the moment. I believe I'm just going to take the opportunity to kind of step underneath a little bit of Flint, and I'm going to move 20 right here. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. That's going to bring us to the top of the order. DeMarcus, I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please.
Oh god, I think this is the first time I've actually ended up having to make it. Death saving throw, is it just a D20, right?
Yep, just flat
Thought
D20.
so. Yay!
Okay.
Holy shit.
One pass. Okay. So that's going to bring us to Hasufel, who is going to... oh, I don't want to fly. I want to... Haze.
Oh.
His full name is Hasufel. Let's see here. I think he can do this as a bonus action. Oh, but that really wouldn't help him at all. Okay, he is going to... Sorry, he has so many things that he can do. Oh, he burned his other spell. Never mind. He actually doesn't have a lot that he can do. He is going to look down at DeMarcus, and he's going to say, "I'm sorry, friend. I'll get to you when I can." And he's just going to make 2 spear attacks against this creature at advantage because... actually, you know what? He's going to summon his glaive when he does this. And so you see this beautiful glaive get summoned, and he just whips it down at the guy's knee and then tries to catch him up at the throat as the guy bends over to try and dodge it. So he has a +7 to strike. That's certainly not gonna hit. Let's roll again. 17, also not gonna hit. Shit, that's all he can do.
So first boss we die, guys. Yeah.
That's going to bring us to the fire giant Dreadnought, who is going to start his turn off by rolling a d6 to see if he gets his charge back. He does not, so he can't rush through. He is going to... Combo, you're the one that hit him. He's standing over this dead body. He doesn't like that he's flanked. So he is going to step over here. You know what? Actually, he's going to step over here. He's going to try to box you in. So, Combo, no opportunity attack for you. Haze does. So, we'll see.
Hey!
fuck yeah. So, this is... well, it's a crit either way, I guess. But he has Hexblade's Curse on him. So, let's see here. So, it's 2d10 plus 4 for the damage. Not the best. So 14 plus... What is Hexblade's Curse? Additional damage. Oh my god. Why does he have so many fucking features? Holy shit. Hexblade's Curse. There it is. Okay. Plus 3. So 17 total points of damage to this creature. Okay, and then then this creature is going to take some attacks on.
Get an attack of opportunity.
You don't, because he never left your combat range.
Okay.
So he could do that to one of you guys, and so he chose to dodge you. Okay, he is going to make some fire shield attacks. Fire emanating from these. He's going to take one swing at you, Kamba, and he's going to take another.
Jesus.
Yeah, they both hit.
Plus
Holy
13.
shit.
What the fuck?
Yep. Okay, so that's gonna be 4d6 plus 8.
Did any of you drink your fire potion?
Nope.
Wouldn't have mattered for me, so I'm kind of glad I didn't.
I only have the one, so I mean.
Okay, so, and then another 8 points. So, oh, I guess I need to add these up. So that 8 is fire damage. The previous was bludgeoning, and this is piercing. So you're raging. So
I took the 8. So what? How much in?
24 divided in half, so 12. So an additional 12.
Okay.
Okay. Not too bad, honestly, for being hit twice. Oh wait, that was once. My apologies. So we'll do fire first. So 11 points of fire damage. This will be piercing, which you'll have. So that's down to 2. And then you'll also have this. So 10.
23.
Yeah.
23 sum total, yeah.
21, 23. Yeah, 23 sounds right.
Okay.
Okay.
Combo at about half.
Okay. He can't do anything else. Kamba, it is your turn. And you can hear some orcs on the other side that are not hypnotized.
Dire situation indeed here. But Kamba's going to continue fulfilling his role in the party. And he's going to attack the giant.
Okay, cool. Sorry, that was me. I was rolling for concentration on Haze, because that spells concentration. My apologies. Kamba, go for it. Hit him.
Yeah. Fucking goddamn.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
You have precision.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Oh, that's such a big hit to hit on it. What I'm assuming it's a 21 AC. Fuck it. I'll use precision.
Okay.
Don't have bless on yet, do we?
No, not yet.
Hey, does that hit him?
A 20 does not hit.
Alrighty then. With my second attack, which I cannot make into a thing. This is a +7. I don't know why I didn't just pick up the old dice.
Ooh.
Hey!
Hey.
Nice. So, Kamba, this is 8d6 plus 6.
Okay.
That's no joke.
Come on,
Holy
8
shit.
sixes. Let's go.
Oh my god, that would be incredible.
+6.
Not bad.
31 points of damage. Kamba, walk me through this hit. What does this look like as you just
Oh,
wallop this guy?
Kamba, his sword glances horizontally off of the fucking 2 stupid shields this asshole is fucking using. Manages to see a gap as the giant sort of shifts his weight, and it's almost like the guidance of this giant slaying sword as it seeks out flesh finds the barest fucking chink in his armor, the barest gap in his defense, and manages to sneak by with a devastating hit right to his side.
Fuck yeah. Awesome. The orcs don't get to do anything with the exception of 2, which they just have cudgels, so I actually don't know that they can achieve anything anyway. Callus, they're gonna run up on you. Sorry, let me adjust this guy. So they can pretty much get here, but they had to burn their action to do so. And then that will end the orcs' turns, which is going to bring us to Flint. Callus, you're on deck. DeMarcus, you are in the hole.
hurt does the giant look?
The giant looks like he's certainly taken a fair amount of damage, but he still very much looks like he's in the fight.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, sorry, Flint. It is your turn. My apologies.
I was gonna say you just.
Yeah, I was about to skip over you.
You said, "All right, it's your turn." You asked your question. All right, moving on. All right, I'm gonna come flying down to here. So diagonally down,
Okay.
which was about 15 feet worth of movement.
Sure.
And Flint is just out of a feeling, not sure if this is going to work. Casted cure wounds on DeMarcus.
Ooh. Okay.
And
Yeah.
this will be a spell like ability.
Okay.
Let me find it real quick. Cure wounds, there you are. D8 plus 3. I'm on max. Max heal. Max heal. Max heal? Close enough.
Not too bad.
Close
All right.
enough. Holy shit. What the
So
fuck happened?
Marcus, yeah. Yeah, you see
I
Hayes
didn't even get
look.
to fucking move.
Hayes looks like shit behind you. Kamba's looking pretty beat up, and he's just facing down this thing. And then Flint's just floating on a broom next to you.
Am I able to like offer a hand and help him up?
I think that there is a weight limit on your broom. I'm gonna say 2 people flying on it.
No. Not lift him up as in on my broom. I mean lift him up off his feet. I mean get him on his feet.
I'm gonna say no because that's an action. I think. Yeah.
All right. I only use 15 feet. The broom has 50. I'm gonna go back into 20 feet.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, probably a good idea in case he does charge again.
And I don't want to use any fucking sorcery points just yet. You know what? Fuck it. I don't really have a lot of great options in terms of 4th level spells that can actually do shit against these guys. So I'm just gonna say fucking Charm Monster again.
Okay. Cool. He has advantage on this. He's got +0s here. Oh.
He's charmed. He's charmed.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Cool.
I immediately say it to everyone, not in a very loud voice, but don't attack him. He's charmed. And I'm going to look to the orcs and maybe address them too. I don't know if they speak common. Just taking a shot out there.
Okay.
Tell him to tell them to stop.
Oh yeah. I guess. Well, yeah. I guess. I guess I could. Yeah.
That would be ideal.
Yeah. I do that. In giant specifically.
And Giant, I'm sorry, you command him to what?
I ask him because it's not commanding. I don't command him.
Right.
He just views us as friendly. I ask him to stop attacking us. We are friendly. Remember?
Okay. Yeah, you say that in Giant, and you hear back in Giant. He says, "Oh yes, I don't know what came over me." And he starts to settle down. Callus, it is your turn.
All right.
Oh wait,
Let's see here.
you can't do that, Flint. You cast Cure
God
Wounds.
damn it! You're right. Fuck.
Oh,
Damn it.
Holy
fuck.
shit, are you kidding?
I-
Leave me
Wait,
dead.
wait,
Leave me dead.
Wait, I think you can burn sorcery points to make it work.
Burn him.
And I won't re-roll. We'll leave it be, but
Right,
just
then
burn the appropriate
I-
sorcery points.
I need to ask you, because Cure Wounds is technically, even though it is a spell like effect.
Burn the spell slot. Burn it, dude. Whatever.
No.
Stop.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll allow it.
It's fine. Okay.
Yep.
Then yeah, I'm gonna burn a spell slot, sorcery point to quicken it.
Okay.
As a bonus action. I think that only takes.
What is this spell-like effect thing you're talking about that you did?
It was his feet
Yeah.
Oh,
that
no
allowed him to
shit.
cast Cure Wounds.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You can continue on. I just gotta find out how much fucking spell points it is.
Okay, sounds good. Callus.
Yep. I am going to try and speak to these orcs in common. Lower your weapons, or we, of course, with your master, will reduce your rations for the next 3 months. Well, how long or how little you live.
Okay, go ahead and give me a charisma check. Or like an intimidation or persuade. I'd say intimidation. That sounds about right.
Can Combat help him out somehow with that?
It is an action to help. I'm gonna say no.
That's fine.
Inspiration.
Mm.
Oh, boom, 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 boom.
All right, 18. Yeah, that'll do it. They look at this fire giant who's like leaning up against the wall with one hand on the wall. He swings his feet around onto the box, or like he sits down on the box, and is leaning over, and he's like, "Oh, my friend, you hit hard." As he's like talking to Kamba now in a totally oddly friendly manner, and these orcs are just super confused. And so, did you told them to drop their weapons? Is that what you said? Or to stand down?
Oh, mostly just. Oh, you talking to me or Flint? I'm sorry.
Callus. Yeah,
Oh,
because
copy that. I was just saying, lower your weapons. So stand down.
Okay.
Mostly.
Okay. Yeah, they just kind of look stupefied. They're so confused. And then these orcs in the background, you can see them like flinching in place. Whatever hypnotic pattern they're seeing that just flashed for the brief second for you guys is wigging them out. And we'll go ahead. We'll break initiative here for a bit. So DeMarcus, feel free to stand up and do as you will. Hayes comes over and helps you up, and then he says, "I've got maybe 45 seconds left of holding the spell. Whatever we do, we should secure those orcs."
We could. No, we could. Are we still in combat?
No, we'll break initiative order here, but keep in mind this is a 45-second period, so that at least that the orcs are out of commission.
I'll stay back up in air, just in case.
Well, what do you guys want to do? Kill them or try to just convince them that they need to go back to work?
We could send them back up too.
Send them back up to what?
The top.
Why would we do that?
There's an elevator.
Because they're prisoners.
Screw them. They're clearly assholes.
These are starved and, well, imprisoned creatures. If we were in their shoes, we would follow our master, lest we face the wrath of the whip, or I guess in this case, the fiery chain.
The
Fair.
orcs in front of you, Callus, they say in common, We'll leave if you're offering to let us go."
Well, shit, I mean, who am I to tell them to keep on chained up here? But who's to say that they're not just gonna run right to the giants?
The elevator's right there.
Well, what's to stop them from coming back down? Or going to another floor?
We would not come back here. No, we just didn't think you could stop him. And they point to the fire giant that's like kind of just kicking his feet back and forth while he's sitting on this giant crate. And he looks over at the puny orcs and he's like, "Oh, these little creatures. Useful, but not very smart." And he looks up at you, Flynn. He says, "Do you want me to squish them?"
No. If I'm not wrong, you remember our latest orders, right? We were told that we can let these batch go because they aren't doing their job very well.
"Oh, fine." And he steps over and he starts breaking their chains off. And he just takes one of his shields and just slams it into the ground right in front of these orcs. As their chains begin to break, the other ones come to, seeing this fire giant freeing them, and all of these humanoids that are about their size acting very casually and friendly with them. They're all very confused. Yeah.
Well, shit, I mean, who am I to stop them from getting, doing their own thing? I mean, I thought it was some kind of I mean, consenting adults and all sorts of things. I mean, it's been 100 years or so since I was around in my day. You didn't really do this kind of stuff. But who am I to say? Y'all have been predictable.
While we're here out of initiative and everything, can I go ahead and cast a second level healing word on myself?
Sure.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to be that big.
Nah.
Nice.
I'm at half health. I mean, I don't know how I'm feeling here.
Since we
Oh,
charm-
once we, as you were saying.
I was just gonna say, since we charmed him, we can have him take us to a storage room.
What else is in this room? Karma does a perception check to see what else he sees. Are there any? Seems to be some kind of door over there on the south side.
Yeah. So looking about, you see that these orcs were, as these like buckets that you can see above you are going by, they would lift these poles and pull them down. And the ore would spill out and they would start sifting through it. And then they take like the good stuff and they put it into these crates to be shipped somewhere. Other than that, I mean, there's nothing too specific about this room other than to the south there is 2 sets of doors leading somewhere, and then where it breaks off, you can't hear anything in the immediate vicinity, like nothing outside of the clanging of metal and the rattling of chains.
Karma looks at the giant. What's over beyond them there doors over yonder? Points at these double doors over here.
Okay. He looks at them and he says, "Oh, those are it's my office."
Things you keep in there?
Oh, just the usual. Some of my personal effects and my armor stand when I'm off duty.
JoJo reference.
Why don't you leave them shields here? Come on over and we'll check out your office. Show me some important documents, some kind of things. Maybe you can draw me a little map of the area here. Tell me where things are. What do you think?
Sure. Happy to help. As long as that's all right with you, my friend. And he looks up at you, Flint.
Oh, we're all considered friends.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's like the whole party is viewed as friends.
Wonderful. Okay.
So the orcs take off.
What do you guys do with the? Yeah, what do you do with the orcs?
Send them up.
Send them up.
Oh,
Sure. They've been liberated.
Send the elevator back down to us when you get out.
Okay. Yeah, they quickly agree to do so. They're just happy to get out of here.
Wait, Crybor. It's an orc town.
Are we telling them not to eat the food, just be safe?
Absolutely.
Nah, if they eat the food, they eat the food.
My conscience wouldn't sit right. I am going to tell them about the poison food.
Okay, yeah, they got really excited when they ran over there and they saw all the food, and Callus, you're like, don't eat the food.
Don't eat that.
And then, yeah, they start the elevator up and it starts to go up. Okay, and then the overseer is going to come over to these doors. He will go ahead and open them for you.
Marcus, are you just going to stay on the ground?
No, I'm back up.
He's back up. He's over there
Oh, weird.
next
He's
to you
still-
guys.
Yeah, he's still prone on my screen. Weird.
I'm over here at the doors with you guys.
Karma doesn't
You guys step in.
this sweet room.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check, and you can do so at advantage because I imagine one of your party members is going to help you.
Yeah.
This is only a +1. So
Only
that's
plus 1. Okay.
yeah. Sorry.
13. Oh, it's okay. You have advantage, so go ahead and roll again.
Oh shit! Can I Fuck, I have a
I was
+6.
gonna say, can he investigate rather than I?
Sure, yeah, we can say, yeah, roll one.
I'll just
Marcus.
roll. I'll roll 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
Tell me everything that's ever been in this room since the beginning of time.
Uh,
all of us or anything.
Yeah, so Demarcus, you're walking around, and the way Kamba helps is he removes things that he doesn't think are valuable. So he's just getting stuff out of your way so you can really inspect. One of the first things that you see is a giant bag full of stuff. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
The 100.
Low.
14, you get a giant-sized drinking horn. It is like as big as your torso, maybe bigger actually.
Into the bag of holding.
Yeah, of this massive horn. We'll say that it's worth like that's a lot of ivory. I'll say it's like 80 gold.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that D100 again, please.
Can you bring me back to the map?
Oh yeah.
58.
58. Okay. With a 58, you get somehow in there was a little sheep that had wandered in there probably from, I guess in this case it'd be a yak. A little yak inside the bag that had probably wandered down from the elevator and snuck over here somehow.
We will not put this in the bag of holding.
It would die in 10 minutes,
yes, it
but
would.
technically you could.
No, he can accompany me.
Are we actually taking the big ass drinking horn?
We're putting it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
That's worth
Back.
80 gold.
All right, hold on.
And then Demarcus, nothing else really stands out to you. You pull open a drawer and you find probably about, we'll say, 218 gold piece between the silver and copper.
218.
Mhm.
I'll throw it to Flint to throw in the bag of holding with the rest of the party gold.
Okay. And then Flint, or sorry, not Flint, Demarcus, as you're going through and Kamba's just like moving shit quite aggressively, you start to notice this pattern in the room that is very old. Tables, multiple tables, smaller than the one that you see here that is fitted for a giant. This seems to have been some form of overseer or admin office, and there were multiple desks lined up. And you find behind this giant crate over here an axe. It's just a small battle axe, but it is in remarkable condition.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
You sure can. Go ahead and do that for me.
Come on, another nat
You mean
20.
s-
I'll take that
do
as
you-
well.
Do you mean small as in our size or smaller?
Yeah, so with a 23, you get the impression that this was a dwarven axe from the dwarves that originally inhabited Iron Slag before the giants ran them out. And they must have left this behind either in the chaos or they died before they had a chance to get to it. But it is a finely crafted battle axe. It is a +2 battle axe.
Holy shit. +2 battle axe.
It's a nice bad
Listen,
thing.
do you see how many weapons you have strapped to you?
Look here. Do another whip there. I mean,
Yes, I'll give you this if you'd like to give me that fancy sword that you got from Crow.
Hayes
literally
stepped up.
my sword.
Yes, Liberator.
This is the liberty.
Yeah, the Steel Liberator, right? Hayes walks up and he sees this fine axe and he says, "An impressive piece of dwarven craftsmanship. I'd like to see what it could do in my hands, but I'm just here to help."
First, let me see
Speaking
what I
of
can do in my
help.
hands.
Callus, pretty messed up over here.
Of course. I will aid, of course, all my party members. I do want to ask, though, DeMarcus, would you happen to have any more poison on you?
I mean, I don't have it written down. I guess that would be Storm, do I?
Sure, I'd say that you'd have a little bit of poison left. I don't see why not.
Yes.
If possible, if we do find other giants, and depending on how long this charm monster spell lasts, could we not perhaps have our friend give our other giant friends a drink with the use of that drinking horn?
Using the drink, that is not a bad idea.
I would say the amount of poison he has would be good for somebody your size. A giant probably gonna be relatively unfazed by what you have left over.
Fair enough.
Yeah, good thinking, but yeah, you don't have quite enough.
I'm gonna gesture fire giant person in. He never gave a name.
No, he did not. The overseer.
But yeah, I'm gonna gesture him in.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask him to close the doors as well.
Okay.
There's two things we happen to need. Just to because we were told that we were supposed to see King Zoltor. Is he here today?
Duke Zolto. Yes. Yes, he is here today. Probably with his wife or his children, or looking at the Vodendard. We are getting close to finishing it. And you can see this, like, pride emanating from him.
Yes. Yes.
You got like for the area?
I was gonna ask that as the follow-up thing to the second thing I wanted to ask.
I don't have a map, but I know the area fairly well.
Would you be able to perhaps draw us a map? Just a rough sketch, not too hard.
Sure. And he draws you a rough sketch. Now you thematically have a reason to be able to see the rest of this map.
Are there any also patrols? We don't want to interrupt anyone on their patrol or anything.
Oh yes, we wouldn't want to interrupt patrols. They have an important job looking for bad guys trying to sneak in. Not very often. Typically they're in the mines. Most here are here to work or oversee the slave labor that we have.
Could you also mark those on the map, please?
And where are we on that Vonendad project?
Well, I would say we have almost all of the pieces. 3, maybe 4 are missing. Now the next task is forging all of it together. But the Duke has a plan for this as well.
Is the Duke on this level?
I don't know currently, but my guess would be he is on the lower level. That is where he tends to spend his time.
And I take it the elevator doesn't bring us down there.
No, the elevator stops where it is.
Could you maybe show us some directions on how to get to him the fastest, and also just to, you know, not to bother any of the guards or anything?
Well, yes, I can show you. The most direct route for somebody of your stature would be... Well, let's see here. As your DM looks at the map for the ways down.
I'm just gonna roll these real quick. For the 3 creatures, prayer of healing 10 minutes. I can choose up to 6, but I'm just gonna choose, of course, the 3 that got hurt. And I'm just gonna roll these real quick.
Me, Kamba, and Hayes.
Yes, indeed.
Perfect. I much appreciated. Holy shit.
Ooh, Hayes gets that?
Yes, indeed.
Holy shit.
I have a follow-up question. The poison, is it enough to... I don't know if this is meant
Okay.
to,
11.
Additional?
if we dumped all of it in and offered it to him, is it like killing poison or is it knockout poison?
Give me a survival check to try and identify the poison.
While he does that, I would like to
That's the
give. I
11
would like
plus.
to give the 11 for you, 11 for me, and it was 19 for Hayes, I think, or whatever it was
Oh.
for Hayes.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
I'm gonna use a
Sorcery point.
sorcery point, yeah.
I would like to give the +2 axe to Hayes for now, and just make sure you give it back to me when we get out of here.
Alright, I got a fucking 2. Goddamn.
Okay. Yeah, you have no idea what poison this is. And what it's
Alright,
capable
then
of.
I'm going to gesture DeMarcus over. Since he was handling it a lot, since it's combat. Then I'm going to whisper to him.
Okay, so the poison we got, was that like killing poison or sleeping poison?
I'm honestly not sure. We never got a chance to see it used.
Do you know poisons? Could you take a look at this?
What would that be? Nature or Arcana?
Survival.
He may
Survival.
Survival. That's
yeah.
right. I always forget about survival. What do I know?
You think that with it being a powder like this, probably most people maybe it could kill them, but more than likely just knock out based off of what you know about the yak folk and what they were trying to achieve. But you think with a giant, it might make him a little drowsy.
So
At
if
least
we
for the
were
amount that
to
you
give
have.
it to him and then all take turns and then all attack him at the same time, would it be like disadvantage, lowered AC? What would you give us there?
I think it's better if we just leave him unconscious.
Well, it's not gonna knock him out, and he's
I
gonna
know.
come out of charm, and we're still gonna be in here. We'll have a dude behind us coming, from behind us.
The spell ends though if we attack him, and if I don't imagine the powder activates instantly.
No, it doesn't. It takes an hour to take effect. If I read that right.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
Hayes is gonna speak up and he says, "Listen, if we aim to kill him, I suggest you tell him to leave his shields outside."
I thought I already told
Actually,
him.
yeah,
Wait,
Comba did say that.
Oh, did you? Oh, my apologies. Yeah, so he doesn't have his shields.
that door and come over.
Alright, then I'm going to say friend, I don't know why I was struggling on what to call him. We don't know his fucking name. Friend, could you come down here for a moment and we need to borrow your ear. And also
Out of curiosity, do you guys get spell slots back for a short rest?
we do not know.
Okay,
Hayes does.
I'd say if we could have him watch us while we take a rest,
Well,
if the lasts like an hour or two. But anyways, I'm sorry. Continue, Flint.
and we have a bit of a surprise for you. Can you please close your eyes?
Oh yes, I love surprises. And he closes his eyes.
Alright, that's advantage, everyone. Advantage.
All right.
Advantage.
Should we?
Okay.
That's a really stupid fucking way of just getting advantage.
Hey, it works. I say yes.
I'm going to cast Hold Person as soon as he closes his eyes.
Okay. Cool.
I will. What am I gonna do?
Twice with the Giant Slayer greatsword.
I will give him disadvantage on this saving throw simply because he trusts all of you as his best friends. So he gets a 10.
DC 16, he is paralyzed.
Okay, so he is paralyzed, which means every melee hit. I'm sorry, I don't know why I was moving you, Callus. Move yourself as you see fit.
I'll probably just stay right here, yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
bonus action flame sword, but I'm going to change the element.
I'll go ahead.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, Hayes is gonna brandish his brand new battle axe, and he is going to take a swing on this creature as well. And honestly, so does he get a saving throw at the end of each of his turns?
Yes, indeed, for Hold Person.
Okay. His AC is 18, so I'm just gonna say, just for expediency's sake, you guys can cut this dude down. He's probably not gonna break the saving throw. Yeah. So that's another round where you guys get to fuck him up. So,
Okay.
yeah, go ahead and throw the damage dice that you want. I'm curious to see what a +2 battle axe is really capable of.
I believe they're
Did
all
we just
crits.
yeah, are these all crits?
Yeah, exactly. They're all crits.
Oh. Jesus.
Alright.
Well, he rolled an S, which is unfortunate.
Do I double my booming blade damage as well then?
Any dice that are rolled.
23 damage.
Yeah, you guys just start hacking into this guy. It is disgusting. It is not the most pleasant experience you've had. But the overseer is
I feel
dead.
kind of bad. I feel kind of bad.
I don't.
Plus, never.
He fucking
Yeah.
killed me. I'm fucking stabbing him after he's dead. Fuck this guy.
I'll be honest.
Probably packing up his feet before he's dead and like throwing them into the bag of holding to try to like, well, these are good toes right here, boy.
I don't think we
Preserve
have
them in the
enough
bag of
time.
holding.
Actually, wait. We can just take his blood. Hold on. How many vials of blood can we quickly grab?
How many vials do you have on your person?
I just smother it on me right now, so I have it.
Well,
Fire
we
resistance.
we had at least 8 to begin with.
I'm assuming that has a.
That, we have one. We have
Listen, I'll tell you what. You guys can all just get a free dose of fire resistance as you guys get drenched in his blood while you hack him apart. You fucking maniacs.
Amazing.
See, that's what trust gets you. And
That's
not
what
the
trust
facts.
gets you.
Jesus.
I trust-
Hayes
trust
is
you.
looking at this horrible scene and he says, I don't feel good about that.
How'd that axe feel?
Well, that was nice, actually.
Yeah.
How that
That was a good act.
Well, here's the thing, Hayes. I don't feel good about it either, but realistically, if we left him alive, the hour would have passed, he would have realized he was charmed, and we didn't really have anything on hand to prevent him from coming after us or alerting everyone else. Plus, now on the bright side, we have an area where we can put down the teleportation circle.
I feel good about it. I still taste blood from when you fucking knocked me to the ground so hard. I saw God for the second time from these goddamn giants.
Now, the question is, what do we do with the body?
There's a box right there, isn't there? In the corner.
Combo, do you feel like
Hacking
cleaning
him up
up?
small enough.
Jesus, man, you know, like I could just like leave him here, but I guess I can. And combo starts, like I said, combo takes the feet and shoves them into a box, or no, I'm sorry, into a bag,
Can we
and he
just throw
shoves it.
all of him into the bag of holding?
No.
No, he wouldn't
No.
fit.
And then he takes then he starts dismembering him and shoving him into a box at the behest of Flint Fireborn. But he uses.
I didn't say dismantle him. I just tried to, tell you put him in the box.
How else you think I'm gonna get him in there? What you think this is, boy?
I mean, you're the strongest out of all of us.
Back in the Moonshay, boys. Back in the bayou with the Moonshay Isles. You don't know this how we things. You throw you to the gators.
I could use my free use of levitate, make it easier.
Well, nah, might as well not. What if you need to levitate something else later?
Okay.
There- How long does it take Combo to dismember and shove this thing into a box?
Well, so that's something that you're gonna have to decide on, because if you guys want to take a short rest, Combo, this is not restful activity for you. It's
I don't-
deserting.
Were we taking a short rest here?
I don't know. So just let me know if you guys want to take a short rest, because
I don't get anything from short rest. Not even my sorcery points refuel.
Yeah, I would get
No,
a
I'm
little bit of
60 at
HP.
91. I'm 60 out of 91, so I mean, I would probably benefit the most out of it, but I still have my second wind, and I'm sure Callus still has some heals up his sleeve.
Well, I
Sure.
was
Hey.
actually. Oh, as you're saying.
I was just gonna say Hayes would benefit from a short rest. He gets all of his stuff
I think
back.
we should take a short rest. It would get me back
Well,
up to full. It would help Hayes
okay.
get his shit back.
All right. So you three then want to take a short rest?
Oh yeah,
What's
you have
up?
that
I
dope
want to take
spell.
one.
Why? I mean,
I want to take one.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah. Common definitely needs one.
All right.
Common and Hayes, I think need him the most, honestly.
Then we'll chop up the body. 10 minutes. 10-minute nap. Short rest. You guys get a short rest after 10-minute nap. Then did you add more to this map?
What was that?
No, sorry, I got distracted. So we'll Combo chops up this body, tosses it in.
Mm-hmm.
He takes the nice fatty parts of the guy, use them as a fucking pillow, and then he takes
Gross.
a nap with everyone else. and then me and Calabaster can look at the map and try and find the best.
I sleep in his giant chair. It's like a fucking love seat to me.
You guys are sick. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Let's go. Everybody, go ahead and roll any hit die that they need to roll.
Short.
Mine's
I,
4. I'm taking 2.
I wasn't
Fuck.
going to
God
roll
damn
any hit die, but
Yeah,
I wanted
Cal's
to
gonna say.
clarify what I was
Wait.
going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, I'm going to use my Harness Divine Power and use my Channel Divinity to fuel my spells and get back 2 level 2 slots. But because I'm taking a short rest, I get my Channel Divinity
Wait.
slots back.
Wait,
Oh shit, that's cool.
wait, Calabaster, are you taking a short rest?
Yes, yes, indeed.
So who's not taking a short rest then? I can only target 3 people because I don't have any 4th level spell slots left.
How long is it for a short rest without his thing?
An hour.
That's an hour.
Give it to Callus. He actually gains things besides health. I'll stay out of it. I'll put that 10 back from where I just was.
Understood. You sure? If you want.
Yeah. I mean, 27 HP versus 37 HP is not gonna make a difference in the long haul for me. So that I'm squishy no matter what. You actually regain something, then it's worth you doing it instead of me.
I rolled so shitty on that. So mad.
Say what?
I said I rolled so shitty on my fucking short rest rolls. It sucked.
Well, you rolled a 10, a 2, and a 1. What's your Constitution score?
Should be higher.
+2.
+2. Yeah. So I mean that's 6 plus. Yeah. I mean 19. Nothing too crazy.
Where I thought I rolled a fucking 3.
You rolled a 10, a 2, and a 1.
Oh, weird. All right, cool. Never mind. So how much was it?
19 was your total.
All right, there you go. I knew it. I knew that. I was testing you to see.
It was
Three.
Sure.
Alright.
Just mark 3 hit die.
Yeah.
Right. So people taking nap is pretty much these 3 over here.
Yep.
Alright, then I'm going to go over the map while the 10 minutes are going.
Okay.
DeMarcus, can you make sure no one comes in?
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to. Oh, I have to. Don't worry about that then. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna like sit up on top of one of these fucking. Wait, are these moving currently, or have they stopped now?
The boxes? No, they are moving still.
Oh, never mind. I'll just wait outside the door and keep guard.
I mean, you could also just leave the door cracked and just watch.
Yeah, whatever it takes. I'll keep lookout.
Okay.
Alright. I'm studying the map. Would we be able to avoid people, or are we gonna have to like try and do some stealth rolls, some bullshit?
You're definitely gonna have to do stealth rolls. I mean, he didn't notate where anybody was.
Oh, I asked him too.
Well,
Yeah, but that's he doesn't know where anybody is, really, because everybody could move. So he notated areas. So you know where the forge is. You know where the kitchen is.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
You know the general location of things, but you're not gonna know who's there
Okay.
at any given point.
Did he at least mark down like the stationary guards?
There are none. Everybody here is working.
Alright, so that's shit. I did ask him also what was the quickest route. And
You did, yes. And the
and-
quickest route is
I also specified that also had the least amount of guards that he might know of.
yeah. So that would be. Let me get back to my map. There it is. So essentially, if you follow the chains and where those carts are rotating, you're gonna come across a large area, which he said was the place where the Vodendad is being assembled. And across the way on the and honestly, there's really no way for you to get there easily. Now that I'm looking at this,
What about teleportation?
I mean, you can teleport, but Is there not like a stairwell down? Wow.
No, I was
What
looking
a
at that
weird map.
too. There is not a stairwell.
Yeah, because there's no way actually down from where you guys are without
Dumb.
peeling off somewhere else. Let me see. It is kind of funny. I don't know that I ever realized that before. So there's this area over here.
Oh,
This area here.
hey guys, I have an idea. I'd like to run this plan by everybody. In is it clockwise or counterclockwise direction that these bins are moving in, huh?
We
Uh,
jump up in the bins.
Yeah,
clockwise.
Yeah.
clockwise. Cool.
Yeah.
So if we jump up on the right side here and have it bring us across the gap, we can make it all the way to I don't know where it's fucking going, but we can ride them out.
Yeah, you could.
Also, can I just say this, just to preface this? I'm not spending the whole 10 minutes while they're sleeping. I'm going to at least draw the teleportation circle.
Sure. Yeah, that works.
In that room there.
In this room, yeah.
Not a bad idea, actually.
So this worked out for the best.
And we can always just ride. We can always ride the things back around this way after.
I would say, given our current situation, are we storming and boarding for the rest of this advent? Destroying and killing all giants we see in our path, or?
I'd say we see how far we can go.
Dear God, I hope not, because I can tell you that guy whacked me pretty good.
So be it.
Dumb idea here. Dumb idea. Room of flying, rope, up on the conveyor. I don't know what the box route shit.
Oh,
You guys think you can climb up fast enough?
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what DeMarcus was saying.
Yeah.
We're riding these boxes here.
Well, I didn't know if that was actually that's what he was.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Was if we get up on these, it goes clockwise. We go all the way the fuck around, across the giant, massive room here.
We will need to lay flat.
I mean, yeah, do our best to stealth with advantage. I'd say. I don't know. You know.
if possible, given Flint's
Why is there lightning?
given
worry
Flint's
about it.
discretion as well as Master DeMarcus's plan, I believe Master Flint, you made a suggestion last time with the use of our inventory, a particular item.
Oh
Maybe
yeah.
In combination with DeMarcus's plan, we can have a good scout as well as a means to avoid them getting in trouble.
That's right. Yeah. Do you want me to? We have enough time now. Like,
Do
we
what?
have- Because I can apply the oil to myself while you guys are sleeping. You'll be awake whenever I'm finishing, but
What was the thing again? I don't remember.
oil of etherealness,
Ooh.
How long does that last?
an hour.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That might be a good
Yeah.
idea.
Have him jump up there and ride these things, see where
Fucking
it
hell
goes.
yeah.
Oh, I thought the plan was to me put it on because I have the broom. I can fly and I can still see everything.
what I was
I'm doing.
Does it make the broom invisible?
I mean, it's part of my equipment. I imagine if I'm slathering oil on myself and it takes fucking 10 minutes, I assume I'm slathering it on all of my gear, and that's what's doing it.
I'll allow it.
And then in that case, I would absolutely support that plan.
Yeah. And then you just message us back what's going on.
I will have to pop out back into reality at some point, because it allows me to pop in and out of the ethereal plane.
Yeah, I gotta
All right.
I gotta go. I'll be right back again.
Okay.
Alright, so, does anyone have rope? Are we 100% doing the conveyor belt?
I am 100% on it with your oil and DeMarcus's plan put together. I think we can make this work.
Okay. Follow-up thing, just to add a little bit of camouflage. Go jump in the soot.
I'm sorry?
Go jump in the soot.
I'm sorry? Go jump.
Because
What?
if
Like cover ourselves?
Yeah, because the conveyor belts are what appears is to be in a very dark located area. If you guys cover yourself in soot, you might get an advantage as in camouflage to allow you guys to hide better.
Storm, if I degrade myself and cover myself in soot in all of my fancy clothing, do I get advantage on stealth?
You think that it might help,
Better than nothing.
Better
but it's
than
hard to say. You
nothing.
don't know how much it would help.
I can
and
always
if it's
use some
worth-
wind to blow it all off me later. It's fine. Let's go.
I have prestidigitation if you ever need me to clean something.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah, no shit, right?
So I mean, I'm pretty much the one who's cooking, cleaning.
So you're the housewife.
I'd say
Sucker.
butler.
Sucker.
You would say butler, but you'd be wrong. Alright, so walk me through this. So you are going to put on the oil of etherealness, which is going to let you scout, but there's no communication, right? Because you can't
Correct.
interact with the physical plane.
I have to pop out to physically communicate.
Okay. And then the rest of the party, they're going to need your help to get up. I don't know how you guys are going to get up there. I guess, Flint, before you apply it, you could tie a rope to, like, a notch up here. And you guys would essentially have to, like, climb up the wall with the help of the rope and then, like, jump into these carts. But I'd say if you're willing to leave some rope behind, you guys could achieve that.
I have a piton that I could try and like put into the ceiling and let them because that way it's not attached to the thing and we can just grab it and leave it.
A python? You have to drill a python into the stone.
What?
Yeah, that's how they work.
Yeah, a python is a pain in the
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
I
He'll-
thought you
yeah.
had to just hammer it, not drill it.
Well,
Well, think you get through stone, dude. You're gonna fracture the stone. That's not how stone works.
yeah, like that's you would have to drill a
But
smaller hole before trying.
essentially, I'm saying the same thing here, which is there's enough notches that you could tie the rope to something.
To get up to the thing.
Okay.
What
Then,
kind of
yeah.
what do I need to do here? Is that what that's what we're doing? I thought he was like going ahead of us.
You don't need a check.
Okay, cool.
Also, combat. You want to roll in the soot to give you some possible camouflage?
Sure.
Jump on in as I'm smothering soot all over myself here.
He does.
I'll leave the yak in the room with the doors closed, I suppose.
Okay. Yeah, you hear it. It sounds like it's drinking something.
Yes, I love this yak. I'll
Is it
name you
drinking
Yak.
the blood?
Well, that's the only fluid that comes to mind that was on the ground there.
Yes. So
Hey.
is the electrical stuff just the teleportation circle?
Yeah, that's just a marker for me to know where you put it.
Alright.
All right.
I did.
Well, let's,
I'm also gonna say I hit it a little bit, so it's someone walks in and you know.
We gotta make it back up to this. Oh well.
All right, sorry, sorry, Capos. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, so we're sending Flint ahead of us, slotted in ectoplasmic or ethereal oil. We
It's high quality wood.
will be, I guess, lagging behind temporarily. We'll give it about, I'd say, a good 10 minutes tops. If he hasn't contacted us by then.
Yeah,
does
that's
that sound?
a good plan, I think.
Good.
I'm with Callus on that. Send Flint 10 minutes ahead of us.
So let me mark this down.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. So here's how we'll do it. I'm gonna assume that Flint's gonna come back and report all of this to you. Flint, are you just doing a full scouting op? Is that what's happening here?
He can just send to us,
Spies
can't he?
murmur.
Well, he
Spies
would have
murmur.
to come out of the ethereal to talk to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spies murmur. But I don't have to talk out loud. All I have to do is just find a very dark and unwatched area for a moment, and then just pop back in.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna take you guys through the areas with some pretty brief descriptions, just so you guys kind of know. And I'm gonna try to do this in an efficient manner. But this is essentially what Flint will be reporting back to you guys as you're going through. Let me pull up some items here. Get these side by side. Okay, so we're gonna start with the upper level. So Flint, you are in the overseer office and kind of where all of the iron is getting dumped. It's called the dressing mill. And then as you move out to this section, and I think you guys can all see, so I'm just gonna move Flint. So Flint, you get out to this section here. This is where the Vodendot is being assembled. There's a couple of things that stand out to you. One, Zalto is playing with his 2 demon hounds. He has a giant ball that he's throwing and rolling back, and he seems to be in a good mood because there are a ton of Vodendot pieces around here. There's also an enormous furnace over here, which is what you think they would put the fire elemental creature into.
Are we supposed to be
Majira.
able to see Zalto and the dogs?
Yes, can you not?
I cannot. Oh,
Damn it. Okay.
there they are. Nope, I can
Oh,
now.
okay, perfect. Yeah, just kind of follow Flint. Although
Yeah.
I guess I could take all of you guys there. I don't see why not. Let's do it this way. I have group movement.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
right.
a beefy boy.
Yeah. So first of all, huge thank you to DeMarcus for making me some custom minis for the fire giants. The guy with the 2 shields, for example.
Guys, I've been
Zalto.
terrified for a fucking month about what we have to fight here.
Yeah.
I had to
So-
make them and be scared of my own inventions.
Very much appreciate that, by the way. Okay, so yeah, this is what you see in this area. There's this massive, like, half-built. Some of it looks like it's just welded together or kind of being held in place with chains or boards, like wooden posts, pushing it all together. What hasn't happened yet is the actual forging and soldering of the metal itself, because his furnace can't get hot enough, which is why he needs Majira. Any questions on this place before we move on?
I'm good.
How
Okay.
sturdy
Hello?
or
Oh, I
reliable
didn't
do the
realize
chains
you did.
look?
Oh, the chains are they are wicked big. They're huge. Very
Mm.
strong.
Majora is the elemental that the dwarvens use to.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Majira was stolen from Gauntlgrim. I don't remember how you guys came across that. Was that from the Oracle?
Fake news.
I think it was the dwarven king. I think.
I think it was before the Dwarven King, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it was from Cronin. It was from Cronin.
Ah, okay. Oh, another thing to call out is there is a massive, I believe, garnet in the eye of the Vodendot, because it's like this big, like, mech suit, if you will. And yeah, there is a very, very, very large gem in its eye.
I guess last question. Is the horn on his hip as it is on the mini?
The horn?
Yeah.
Oh, the conch?
Yes, the conch.
I would say one, it'd probably be pretty hard to see, and 2, no.
Okay.
He doesn't have it on him.
Cool.
As far as you can tell.
I could fly really close to him. Only people who can peer into the ethereal realm can see me.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you don't see it.
Okay.
Yeah. But you do see the gem, which I'm sorry, I'm trying to find where that is. 28 Assembly Hall, lower level, the Vodendot. Yeah, the ruby. It looks like it might weigh about 250 pounds, but it's probably worth a cool 25,000 gold pieces.
How big is it?
Guys, we're all gonna go
is
to a festival after this.
huge.
Like bigger than me?
Oh yeah.
Damn. I was gonna say, could I try and pocket it?
We're gonna buy
No.
a castle.
No. But assuming you guys have the opportunity, you could come back and yank it out of there.
You need to.
I don't have.
That
sorry,
is
go ahead.
DeMarcus's priority now. That's his ticket home, and you're all welcome to join.
Oh, I would just say, either whenever Flint has a time in the Whisper, or to the rest of the group, we need to either immobilize or get him alone. We don't know how many other things are in here.
Yeah. As far as you can tell here, he is alone.
Hmm.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm gonna say we follow him a little bit longer.
Yeah, he's just hanging out with his dogs.
Have I seen anyone else come in here?
Not yet.
All right, I'm
How
gonna
much-
scout. I'm gonna scout a little bit more.
Okay, I was gonna say, how much time would you like to spend?
If I see this, I'm gonna maybe spend 5 minutes at the max. Five
Okay.
minutes.
So you're gonna cap yourself at 5. Go ahead and mark down 5. So you've got 45 left. Which direction would you like
Wait,
to go?
45. What
Yeah,
am I-
because you already took 10 minutes off for something. Now I can't remember what.
No, that was 10 minutes. No, that was 10 minutes to apply the thing.
Oh, no, no. I think I was thinking of when they would start to jump into the crates if they didn't hear back from you. Or something like that. Okay, so yeah, 5 minutes down, so you got 55 minutes left. Flint, where would you like to go?
What are my options?
You have the entire map available to you.
Okay. I'm gonna ping. I'm just gonna.
Okay, you want to go over there? Okay,
Right.
cool. So, let me try and get you guys there if I can.
We cut back
Okay.
before Flint
I
took
am
off
like
into
full blown
Marcus's.
sprint. I am full blown sprinting, by the way. So I got a good 100 speed. I want to say.
Okay. Let me describe this room to you. So here you see a few things. One, you do see a stairwell that goes down to the next level. You see there's this wheel in the center that's being operated by these dwarves. And there's a bunch of dwarves here, and there's a couple ogres in armor watching over them. And they're just pushing this wheel. They are what's keeping these boxes moving.
And you said they were what again?
They are all dwarves. Oh, sorry. There are 10 dwarves and 10 humans. So 20 slaves, and they look exhausted. But they're just kind of leaning against it, trying to push it around. And then you see the 2 ogres, and then in the cage behind you, you see several hellhounds.
And this giant looking motherfucker right here.
That is an ogre, and he is wearing armor.
Does he look like he's in charge?
No, actually, you can make out the faint glow of a fire giant up over here.
Okay. So he's the asshole.
Seems
And
like he might
got-
be in charge, yeah.
And he got a hammer.
Another one of DeMarcus's minis. Anything else you want to see in this room?
I'm going to try and hide in a corner for a split, like maybe a couple of seconds. Just say, guys, you're gonna. It looks like you're going to be coming up to a area where they'll be able to find you. Maybe. There doesn't need to be. There's an ogre, a couple humans, a couple dwarves. It looks like a fire giant is off to the side. They hit.
Okay.
Immediately pop
You-
back in.
Okay, you relay that. I'm gonna bring you over here. I'm just gonna expedite this because you can cheat and do all of this because you fucking magic tables. I hate it. Okay, so this is area 23. Here you see 6 hobgoblins that are standing guard throughout this slave pen. You see a bunch of gnomes, and there's some humans, and there's some dwarves. They're all in these cages around you. And then down at the very end, there are some orcs, and they are wearing armor, and they do have their weapons, but they are sitting in a cage. There seems to be some weird relationship between the fire giants and the orcs. They are slaves, but they are armed and armored. Okay, moving right along. This here seems to be another overseer. He wears the same badge as the other overseer, and he's taking care of this area.
I don't think I can hear. It says I can interact normally with the ethereal plane. Would you say I could hear him?
I would say it's really distorted and kind of in and out.
So maybe a perception check? Or...
Sure, yeah, I'll allow for that.
Okay.
What are you
This is
trying
where
to
the
hear?
conch is.
Just to see what he's talking about. Just a quick
Oh.
general check.
He's not really doing anything other than writing down some notes, mostly about like the slave conditions and when he's gonna need replacements, which is soon. These guys are about dead.
Alright.
They're at mechanically level 4 exhaustion. There is this room back here, but you can't really see what's in there. Bummer. Okay. And there's another storage closet here. There's another stairwell down. Let's see here. That kind of completes this side. So let's move on over here. So this area here. Oh, Marcus, I lost you. This area here is very interesting. There is lava, or I guess magma, because it's still in the mountain. Anyway, there is fire burning all around, and it is fueling the forges. This area here is where the fire giant weaponry is being made. So there are giants at these forges that are hammering out metal and swords. You see a very young fire giant, probably under his 20s, who seems to be in command of these ogres that are keeping watch over the area. So he's giving orders, and you speak giant, so essentially it amounts to him just kind of telling his ogres what they need to do, which is dropping iron into that flaming pit. So as they find that good iron, remember they put it into these boxes, and then they reach up with their poles and they dump it in here. So it's just a constant steady stream of iron going into this, being smelted, and then forged. And he's kind of a dick. Like, you stay here for a little bit, and he's like randomly punching the ogres, which he's barely taller than because he's so young. You just see him full on Spartan kick a dwarf into the fire and die. He's kind of an ass.
How much time do I have left?
I would say that between that last area and like getting a quality look here,
I'm doing quick skims.
Yeah, I would say go ahead and mark 5 minutes for all of that.
Okay. So 15 minutes left?
Yep. And you've already reported back, so I guess party-wise, you guys had talked about moving out at 10 minutes after he started. He reported in. What are you guys doing?
I believe with his message about an area where we might be discovered, I believe the best course of action, I'm of the mindset to wait just a little bit longer and see if he reports back.
I agree.
you
I'd
said
like
these are
to
going
wait to hear
clockwise,
from
right?
him and see if he found the conch yet or not.
Okay. Well, he hasn't found the conch. At least he didn't report on it. And then, and you guys didn't have a chance. He didn't respond when you guys would have asked questions back because he just kind of popped in and out.
Right.
Also, let me give you a head count here. You also see 4 ogres. You see this guy, and then down below you see 4 fire giants operating the smelters and forging.
Okay.
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 In this first place where we might get spotted, did he tell us that there were slaves there?
Yes.
Yes, there are.
Could be people need to be liberated, as it were, Callus.
Now,
Indeed.
now I'm going to find a nice dark corner real quick. Make sure no one's around. Very dark corner. Hover there for a few seconds. Keep an eye out, like 100%, like darkest fucking corner possible.
Mm-hmm.
Not in this room. Same.
Okay.
Hop back in.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, you can. I'll say don't even worry about that. You can find the ceilings are so tall. People are just looking down. You can hover. You're fine.
Alright. We're gonna pop back in, communicate. Guys, do you think we might be able to at least say drop a weapon to one of the slaves, have them kill and like start a entire riot?
How exhausted are they? We might just be leading them to the slaughter if we do that.
Yeah, Flint, you look back over them again. They are mechanically at level 3 or level 4 exhaustion. They are practically worthless.
You said there were hellhounds?
And the slave, on the slave wheel, operating the moving chains here, the conveyor belt, there are hellhounds in a pen. Yes.
You think that they look friendly to these giants?
Look, I don't know nothing about stuff, but interrupting this here chain might draw undue attention. from just about everybody that can see him. We need to find the cops. That's number one.
Alright, I'm gonna say a few more. You got probably one or two more questions I can answer, then I probably have to go back in.
Did you happen to find any controls for what seems to be the forge of this place? Anything that we can override or purposely destroy?
Did I?
Any controls? No, really, I guess the only thing that you could destroy to really fuck up operations here would be to take out that slave wheel, so that they'd have to rebuild that.
Maybe one more question. Anything else? No. All right, then I'm going back in.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you go back in. Let's move on to the next area, which is going to be. Oh no. Let me select you guys again. No, I don't want this dwarf. Alright, I guess this dwarf is coming along.
We saved him from being tossed into the fire.
Oh, you wish. Alright, here we go. Come back over here, dwarf. Be tormented again. Okay. So over here, you see. Oh, what section is this? Let's see here. Okay. Where? So the cistern room. There is cold mountain ice water just flowing into these vats. It just seems to be their water supply.
Hmm.
Three iron nozzles protrude from the 50-foot-high ceiling, spilling water into three bowl-shaped basins carved into the floor. A 3-foot-high circular and hollow wall of stone encloses each basin, and drainage holes carved into the rim of each retaining wall prevent the water from spilling over the edge.
We need 100
There are
pounds of poison.
There are shut-off valves for the nozzles that are mounted on the north wall, 10 feet above the floor. They look pretty rusty.
We could bust them. Flood the place.
I have a
Holy shit.
question here.
Mhm.
This was just me being curious if there actually is another way about this. Do all of us know how attunement works in-game? Like, in-game, do our characters know how attunement works?
Attunement works? Yeah, I think you guys have encountered enough magical items that you understand.
Okay, well, I just found this out. That breaking attunement can either be traveling more than 100 feet away from it for 24 hours, or simply spending a short rest and breaking the connection between the two.
Oh, with the horde, I think he specifically said that he had to die.
What is he doing here?
Who?
Oh, sorry. The Callus doesn't know, but the player's losing his mind right now.
The Nagas?
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, it's because there's not a creature to properly represent them. I'll cover that in a second. Flint, what were you getting at with attunement?
So, if we all know how attunement works, is it 100% we need to kill him to break the attunement, or is it we could try and steal it and just keep it away from him for 24 hours and then be able to use it?
I'd have to look that one up, so I don't know. Okay, so this room here, this room is connected to the mine shafts, the ones that probably would have brought you guys in here. You see a ton of slaves that are coming in from the mines, unloading mine carts. They're the ones that are loading up these empty boxes to then get them underway to be sorted through. So they're helping to supply it. Standing watch over them are fire salamanders, 2 of them to be exact. They are some horrifying creatures, and they wield these giant spears, and they're none too kind to all of these slaves. But that is what you see here. I'll drop a picture in the chat. So
Are
you
these
get to
elementals?
see what
That's
they look
exactly what I was just about to Google for myself to send over.
like. So no, I don't think they're elementals.
I think they are from the plane, but yeah, I think they're just considered their own creature.
Oh, they are elementals actually.
Oh,
They are
I'll be
a large
damned.
elemental. So yeah, that is what you see here, the ore depository.
And they specifically speak Ignan, which is a primordial language.
Yeah, I speak primordial.
Yeah, Combo speaks that language specifically, actually. It's in my backstory.
Yeah.
Alright, on to the next room.
Okay, on
We
to the
find-
next room.
If we find an alchemist room, I'm gonna try and fucking snatch a goddamn potion.
Why? Try to the conch.
Okay, I am going to finish out the upper section because I'm tired of scrolling back and forth. I was trying to do it, the whole thing, and I can't. I can't do it, man.
That's fine. I mean, I wasn't trying to make you.
I know I did it to myself. Okay, let's grab you guys. Not these freaking slaves. I don't care about them.
The
Oh,
heat
that's
of
fucked
the
up. You don't
forge
care about
begins to
slaves?
dry the ethereal potion off your skin.
Not these particular ones. No.
Let my
Okay.
people go.
Alright, let's come over here. Here you see an arm wrestling competition between two fire giants with 3 ogres standing watch, enjoying the show. This is what you would gather to be the mustering hall that the overseer shared with you.
Okay.
And that's kind of it here.
Okay.
Mustarding hall.
Oh, gross, gross. Okay, moving right along, we come to 16A. These are the giants' quarters. So
Really?
this is one of them. This is like
Oh.
this is like an officer's office, I should say. Actually, 16A, northwest room. Yeah. You see a giant bag, and you see what looks like quite a bit of money here in this office. Seems to be like, I don't know, their chief financial officer.
Money.
Was there anyone in there?
No, not at the moment. The northeast room here, this is kind of similar. There's some barrels of dwarven ale, some empty iron-bound wooden crates, and then there is a trunk. And it looks like it weighs quite a bit.
Is it locked?
It is.
Yeah, not enough time. Not doing it.
Okay. If you continue over here, you come to the quarters for all of the troops. The only person you see here is the off-duty fellow overseer fire giant dreadnought that is sleeping. But you do see a lot of these boxes, and they are all locked.
They're all what?
They're all locked.
Just shove all of them into the bag of holding. We'll open them later.
To give you an idea of what these are 7 feet tall, 13 feet long, and 8 feet wide. These
It's
things
just
are
gonna be
real big.
clothing.
Okay, so that actually finishes out the top here. Let's go down a level. Shall we? Starting with. Oh my god, I have to reposition all of you guys. Alright. Let me get to my other map. And what I'll do, you guys, is I'll drop these maps afterwards so that you've got a layout, and then just tell me what was room whatever again, and I can give you some of the description there for what you guys saw.
Perfect.
This was probably one of our best plans fucking yet.
It was a solid plan. I forgot you guys had the oil of etherealness, and I can't tell
Dang.
you how fucking pissed I am about it right now.
Fucking same.
Yeah, walk
We
us
talked
through
about it
everything you were
after.
gonna surprise us with over the next few sessions, huh? Just tell us where everything is.
Yeah, well,
I
I
love
got
it.
it now.
I
It's
love
really
I feel
it.
bad.
frustrating.
I feel bad for this one goblin that's just in fucking lava.
It's fine.
He deserved it. You know it. Okay. Sorry, I just accidentally turned my camera view around and got very confused. Let me move the slider down. Let me get in here. Alright. Here we go. So, let's come all the way over here to finish this out. This here's the kitchen. You see a ton of goblin slaves that are reporting to a fire giant woman who is wearing a dress made out of dragon scales. She seems to be very much in charge. There are some smoke methods at the furnace that they're using for cooking, and there is a couple of ogres that are assisting her.
Window.
Yes, it's the closest I had to smoke methods.
Ah.
That are assisting her. So yeah, you've got that in this room.
By the way, I'm gonna say, would it be cool if I just like popped out, and just so we don't have to fucking keep on relaying it? If they have any questions, they can just ask me, and if I see anything, so we just
Yeah,
keep it
I'm
quantitative.
assuming that you can take little like 30-second breaks here and there, and very easily, have a conversation with your team. Okay, so that is kind of it. 32, so that section here, this is the storage of like all the foodstuffs. Let me see if there's anything special that you need to know about.
See any potions?
The only thing that you see is a chest, a very large chest that is emanating like frosty air off of it.
Hey, freezers. This is bullshit. I was going to invent that.
Okay, moving right along. We are going to come to. Oh no, I can't see that.
You can see before.
Okay. Not the layers. There's too many layers. All right. Here, this is section 25.
Hey, let's go fuck up a whole bunch of goblins. I think we can do that.
So this here would be the feasting hall, and yeah, there are 30 goblins that are in the midst of cleaning. The ceilings are about 50 feet tall, and it is getting prepared for some folks to come in here and
Flint, grab the pig.
enjoy a meal. Let's see here. Oh, you're gonna want to see this room because it's sick. For one.
What room?
Don't worry about it. Okay, we'll worry about it a little bit, I guess.
I don't think doors are a part of the ethereal plane unless the structure has been there for a very long time.
The structure has been here for a very long time, but you can go through doors anyway. I just needed to open it to make it easy to put you in here.
Listen, you stop. Fucking Warforged
Hey!
giant.
That's the thing I found.
So this, you get the impression that this is a war room. You see a large map with markers on it, rough attack plans for when the Vodendad is solidified. You can see the location of a few dragon layers that they know about that they want to do some testing of the equipment on once they've got it up and running. You see, let me see here. You see standing against the northwest wall is an iron golem with a rune-carved iron ingot embedded into its forehead.
Okay. Okay. I am going to try and chance it. Should I try and chance it and steal these papers so we have evidence and proof if we ever need to like get in contact with someone of higher power, even the dragons?
I'm gonna say information is key and important, but I do
Sure.
not know the capabilities of that golem.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't have any advice for you, man.
All right. How fast, if I have the bag of holding prepped and ready, do you think I could grab all these papers and shove them in?
Well, if we're going by rounds, it would be an action. Whoever's in the room that can take an action can take an action, and then you'd get an action to shove all that stuff in there, and then they would get to take another action, and then you would have an action. But I'll tell you this: it does not look alive. From what you know of iron golems, that they're typically housed by an elemental spirit, and you sense nothing in it. It seems like that iron ingot with the rune sketched onto it is what controls this. It does not seem active.
All right. Is that the only thing in this room?
Yes.
All right. Worst case scenario, I'm going to immediately come down on the other side. Where's my character? Right down here. Start this side. Watch the damn thing as I'm grabbing these. Pop out. Does anything happen?
Nope.
All right. Start grabbing. Anything happen?
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna start grabbing this. Like the dragon locations and what they're planning. Okay.
Absolutely.
Immediately pop them back out.
Okay. You're gonna leave the golem uninvestigated?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to touch it.
Okay. Cool beans.
Because here's
Right
the
on.
thing. If I don't sense it and Ferna doesn't sense anything, then possibly there's nothing there.
You speak giant, right?
I speak giant, yeah. I speak giant, gnomish. My thought process was, oh, it's the Bane of the small folk. Okay, I'll just choose the biggest creature and the smallest creature.
Smart. You recognize the rune on there from the temple of the Allfather.
What was the?
It's the rune for the fire giant.
Oh, that probably wouldn't have been good if I touched it.
Okay. We got some bedrooms here.
Kingly bedrooms, or Duply Duply?
Yes, you get the impression that this is where Duke Salto and his bride spend all their time. Fucking.
How messy is the bed?
Very.
God damn.
Punch.
Yeah, the sheets are literally singed. That's how hot it was in here.
Alright.
Okay. In there you see a lot of chests, wardrobes, all sorts of stuff. You assume that there's some good loot in there. Wait a second. Can you go inside chests? Can you just like push your face in there?
Theoretically.
That is a good question.
Find that
because-
fucking god.
You wouldn't necessarily be able to see it if it hasn't been there that long. Is that right? I'm gonna have to read Ethereal on this now.
The ethereal plane, if something is not there, so basically if I only know this of structure wise, if something stays in its position for a very long time, it becomes a physical representation inside of the ethereal realm. If it is not, I can still see the on the material plane, and I can pass through the objects on the material plane as well.
So,
You-
so if the chest hasn't been there for a very long time.
Yeah, but this is very, very long time equates to hundreds
Yeah,
of years.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I doubt the chest and the items inside have been there for hundreds of years.
Yeah, they certainly haven't. So you see a chest there, but you don't know what's in it.
Can I? You know what? Okay, I will roll something if it. Do you want me to roll something because I don't know if I would know this or how well the ethereal plane is.
I
My
can't
village does deal with
find-
like
that says anything about the duration of an object gives it permanence. That isn't a thing according to the spell description. It just says you can move through.
No. That the spell description doesn't do that. No, I read the ethereal plane itself. It's the ethereal plane like lore and shit.
So then, like, why would a barrel be why would that box be in the corner? Why would unless these things had been there for hundreds of years, then why would any, then the walls and maybe like the doors or whatever?
I don't know what you're asking. What?
Why would you be able to see anything if like? Why would you be able to see the chairs and the table in this room? Why would you be able to see the ducal bed?
No,
If it
you
needs
can see it
for
pass
100
You can
through it.
you can see the material plane, but if something is there but it doesn't have an actual object permanence, it means you can phase straight through it.
So to me, that would mean to me, if I can see the bed in the Duke's room, then I could also see inside that chest and see what he put in that chest. Because if the time limit is hundreds of years, is what you're telling me, but we can still see his bed, which was put in here max 50 years.
I have a ruling on this. Its colors blurring into each other and its edges turning fuzzy. You can't get a distinctive impression of what exactly is in there. You are making assumptions for the shape of things. You're like, no, this kind of looks like a bed. But you're not getting any great detail.
Memory. I gotcha.
Yep.
When they
yeah.
surgically blindness, people don't have memories of what things look like, so they're actually like only like 40% vision.
Yeah, the plane appears muted and distinct, and its colors blurring into each other and its edges turning fuzzy. So you get the general impression of things, but yeah, you're not going to be able to go in there and see exactly what's there.
Okay, I just had a thought. It's just a thought. A filter of love. I'm essentially able to get insanely close to the guy. How does the filter of love work, real quick?
I believe you have somebody fall immediately in love with you. I don't know, it's in your character sheet. Pull it up.
The next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking this filter of love, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. The creature of the species.
Should affect
gender-
it.
Wait. If the creature is of a species and gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as true.
There we go.
As your true love while you are charmed.
I can tell you right now that's not going to work on anybody in this dungeon.
Well, no, it says you are charmed by them, but if the creature is of that,
Yeah.
then you are also in love with them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
Not going to work on anybody here. Here you see like this fainting and this faint impression of two humanoids and a fire giant in here. A short fire giant. Okay.
know. Oh, as you were saying.
No, go ahead, Kels.
I was going to say, we don't have any form of disguise magic, do we?
If you're asking,
If
you're asking the group, then Hayes says that he does.
Disguise self.
Mm-hmm.
I have disguise self.
That's my only question.
All right. I'm gonna go back into that room, into this room, the Dukley room.
Okay.
Are the doors like? Am I able to phase through the doors? I don't know if I am.
Yeah, you can phase through doors.
Okay. Then the door would be closed while I'm here. Do you want me to make a perception check, investigation check, to see if there's anyone actually in this room? Since all I can get is like foggy images. Okay.
No, I've been cheating and giving you all this great information, you son of a bitch.
So what? Investigation or perception? It doesn't matter for me. It's one either way.
Well then, just roll.
And boom. Come on, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. 13.
13. Seems like there's nobody in here.
All right, I'm gonna still go up into the corner.
Okay.
Preferably this corner because there's no fire on that side.
Okay.
Pop out. Do I see anyone?
Nope.
Okay.
But you do see into this room quite clearly now. You see a wardrobe. You see two wardrobes, I should say. You see a basalt table that has a few items on top of it. An obsidian hairbrush with wire bristles. Looks like it weighs about 75 pounds. A tinder box made of ebony inlay with flames of melted gold. About 75 pounds. A hand mirror with a gilded iron handle and frame, about 125 pounds, and a jewelry chest that looks like it weighs about 250 pounds. Then there is a iron chest under the table that is 9 feet long, 6 feet tall, 6 feet wide, and looks like it weighs about 600 pounds. There's a combination lock on it.
Combination lock, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do an arcana check to see if it's magical? Or if there's
Sure.
of any magical feelings from it?
Sure. Go ahead.
Come on, net 29. I'm using a sorcery point. I feel like that's worth it.
Okay.
$16.
16. You don't think that it's magical. You think that it's mechanical.
Mechanical?
Mhm.
Could I melt the fucking lock?
No.
No?
No. This is feet thick. You would have to have a ton of magical ability, and yeah, no, that's my ruling. You can't melt through it.
It's a combination lock?
Mm-hmm.
11111.
Okay.
It's got 3 tumblers, and there are dwarvish glyphs. Well, I guess you'd have to be able to read dwarvish.
I don't speak Dwarvish. No, not really. I speak Draconic, Draconic, Primordial, Giant, and Gnomish.
Mm.
Pretty good amount. Alright, then, you know what?
Why are you yelling?
Sorry. Hey, can I roll a percentile die to see if I get it?
No.
Alright. Then I'm just gonna fucking randomly try it one time.
Okay, what numbers do you put in? Oh, you know what? No, you can't. You literally can't even read the numbers. You don't know what you're ending up on.
Alright,
So yeah,
that's
you
fine.
randomly do it and you don't open it.
Yeah, no, that's what. So I was just gonna ask. Could I at least make the educated guess that there's a set amount? Maybe it means numbers. Maybe it means alphabetical.
I'm gonna stop this right here because we're wasting too much time on this. You will never open this box unless you have magic to open it, the time and means to melt the box open, or you find out the combination.
I don't think we have a
I
knock
cast
scroll.
knock.
I don't think we have a knock scroll. I'm just
No,
gonna
but you have a magic item that opens locked things.
Holy shit, we do.
Wait, we
So-
do?
They're like, can you take it in this bag of holding, or am I with you?
No, you're not with them, but
Then let's continue scouting the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, we have an item.
Yeah, I got a chime, and I'm so happy you didn't get it. Since you would have 19 things by now, and there's only 10 uses of it.
And that is, I want to say that's it, but let me double check real quick.
I mean, you didn't do this room over here. This one. And that's it. That's the only other room.
That's kind of it. That's the base of the elevator there. That is it.
Room then.
What room? That's your thing.
Alright. We're counting our information together. What is our goal here? Taking out Zolto, freeing the slaves, and finding the conch.
Alex,
Those-
armory.
4 goals. Taking out the slave thing would certainly put a damper in their plans, but it seems like in the layout of things and the way that things are laid out, if we could find that conch, we could jump him right now. I mean, if we took him out, that'd put an even bigger damper in their plans than them slave pits. And hopefully, I mean, we could come back. Maybe we could hold up here. Who knows? Ride the elevator back up. I don't know. But them slaves, I hate to say it, but your man needs to make a choice at some point, and stopping this son of a bitch from
Alright.
constructing this thing is just as good.
I have an idea that is very likely, and I'm saying this is probably a good last plan if we can't think of anything better. I can spend some sorcery spell slots to get back a 4th level spell slot, and we might be able to charm him.
If he's I don't mean to meta game here, but if he's a big bad evil guy, I wouldn't even try.
Hey, it's worth a shot. That's why I said it's a good last plan.
I say this as I'd say cautious, Cassius. Who the fuck is Cassius? Cautious Callus. I don't know what magics this bastard Zolto has on him, or trinkets he might have acquired over his years or decades as Duke.
By the way, you can take us back to the center room.
Yeah, this
but,
is just an armory. There's nothing special here. Sorry, go ahead, Kels.
Oh, understood. But Combat does bring up a good point. Me, after taking the oaths I had, I am more than willing to sacrifice to free these slaves and get them out as soon as possible. On the other hand, doing so might put us at a disadvantage, given the fact that, as Combat said, we don't know where the conch is, and not getting it may allow Zuko, oh god, Zolto to escape.
Good.
And it's
Zoltan.
a disease. Zoltan. No, but may allow our target to escape as well. I'm of the mindset leading towards finding the conch first, and so far we have maybe I think 3 viable means for me, 3 viable points of interest to search. Getting to them will be difficult, and if we get caught, it will make getting to the other 2 difficult.
I say we either go straight for Zolto or we go for the slaves. Those are my ideas. We go to free them slaves, do what we can to do that, and see what position we're in after. Or we head right for Zolto now. Take the bad head down.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Demarcus?
honest.
Hey, let's have Demarcus pitch in.
Sorry.
DeMarcus is cool with whatever at this point because the way I see it, we still don't know where the conch is. And Zalta is the only other thing that we know we need to take care of here. So I'm fine with whatever everybody else decides on this one.
If we do go for Zolto, we will have to contend with other creatures he might call for backup. The other giants we may have spotted, as well as the ogres.
I'm planning on throwing everything I have at this sumbitch if we go for him right now.
The quicker we drop him, the better, I think.
If we could get a prize on him, it may just give us the edge we need.
It's
I'm
almost
going
as
to
if we
say,
get a whole round of surprise or something.
I'm going to say this.
with me actually scouting this area and seeing how many people there are and seeing where Voltor is, Voltron, whatever the hell. his name
Voltron?
is. Yeah, Voltron.
Zolto is Ultron.
He seems like he could easily call guards. We have a layout of the building now.
Not if
And
you charm
everything?
him.
I say our best case scenario, I don't think we're going to be able to take him.
No.
I really don't think we're going to be able to take him, and since we do not have a viable way of finding the actual item, I think our best bet is to cut our losses and dip and try and save as many slaves on our way out without actually starting a fight.
We came here for the conch.
I understand, but we might be able, since we do have the actual plans now, we might be able to gather forces to actually stop this altogether. Especially with the dragons, we might even be able to convince dragons to help us.
Roll a history check.
Kamba is unwilling. Oh, sorry, history check. Yeah, go for it.
No,
Me?
Kamba, go ahead. Yes, you, Flint. Kamba, go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Be that as it may, Kamba's unwilling to leave these slaves here as it stands right now.
Tell
Oh,
us everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Flint, you know that the world is not in a position to wage war against the giants directly, and that the odds of dragons stepping in to assist you are slim to none.
So you're saying there's a chance?
what we need to do here at the very least is get the conch and get out. If we can separate him from the conch, maybe Cronin can help us. Crowan can help us out and deal with that. You know, the conch is number one priority. getting the slaves out is a secondary priority. The amount of lives we'll save by dealing with this giant situation is far outstrips the few lives that we'll have to sacrifice here.
I agree.
I'm of the mindset that has now changed now. Given what you've said, Kamba, perhaps it's a risk, but these slaves have been here for gods know how long. For me, Aether knows how long. If we free them, they might have seen, heard, or listened to information that will allow us to get closer to the conch. Maybe
Then
they've
I'm-
seen Zolto hide somewhere, or maybe he speaks to a certain officer.
Or we
Let's go
could-
free these bitches.
Hold on. We could do that without actually getting because I still have. How much time do I have left on the ethereal?
I'll say the whole scouting process took 45 minutes.
I still have 15 minutes. I might be able to at least ask a couple of slaves, ones that aren't being heavily watched, if they know or have seen where Zolto usually keeps it.
That would be fine and all, but I say we still charge in there, because if we can disrupt his activities here, it might take him some time. Give us a little bit more time. You know, for them to prevent them from creating this.
How hard does it look like?
Big construct.
How hard does it look like it would be to destroy the fucking conveyor belt above us?
That would be the matter of breaking a chain, which I actually think there is a DC for that. And I will just nix your idea of interrogating a slave. Duke Zalto is not going to be the type of person to interact near slaves, let alone with slaves. So, and they're not even going to know what a conch is, for that matter.
And that's assuming
you
they
don't-
help us anyway.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So do we go for the slaves, or do we go the opposite direction and try our luck searching the room?
Callus is gonna say we came here for the conch, but ultimately to save people.
Holy fuck.
Good, honest people.
Holy fuck.
I think
Hey.
I have an idea though.
Hey. Hey,
What?
I have Unseen Servant, and he can do anything that I can do, or like anything a basic person would be able to do, essentially. So, like, that magical item we have that picks chests, if my Unseen Servant were to take that, which lasts for an hour, by the way, would he be able to go, you know, fucking grab something from a chest and come back?
Doesn't turn the items invisible.
Yeah, it's not gonna turn the item invisible, and I feel like that item requires attunement. Maybe not.
It does.
Yeah. So
That's why.
that's not gonna work.
No, it was worth a shot. That's the. I've been scrolling through my spells trying to think of
Alright.
anything, and Unseen Servant is the only thing I have that might be a fucking chain of thought. That's it.
Then
No,
I
it doesn't actually require attunement.
it does.
Does not.
Holy
Shit. Then you could hand that to me, and I could just.
I'm sorry, maybe I'm incorrect, but I think that because it's a limited use item, it doesn't require it, but I don't really know. Anyways, I mean, I say we just continue on in the dungeon, but going for the conch is number one goal for Kamba.
I 100% agree. The conch is why we're here in the first place. I already died once for it. We have to get it.
Then quickly, this is the last plan. Do you want to hand like would I be able to as quickly as possible get over there with like go back to Kamba and get back over there?
Yeah.
Do you want to give me it and we can try and open it?
I don't see why. I don't see it hurting.
Is everybody in the party agreeing of using one of the 10 uses of this item?
Aye.
I'm going to agree as long as it doesn't cause an uproar. We need the element of surprise.
There's no way for
All right,
that for
I'm
sure.
outvoted regardless of what I'd say. So, then yeah, I hand it over to Flint.
Then
I marked off one charge use in my back.
all right. Quickly get over there, get to the chest, make sure the door's closed, everything. I'm going to ring it as quiet as possible. By the way, like, is there loud sounds going on outside? I imagine because there's a basically a fucking forge.
Yeah, no, it is pretty loud
A
here.
bell sound seems
Um,
like it would blend in.
Let's see here. Oh, did I not link it? I'm a fool. Oh, right, because we grabbed it. Combo, you have that in your item description. Does it make a loud sound like knock does?
Oh, does
This
knock make a loud sound?
You can strike it as an action, pointing at the chime issues a clear tone and one lock or latch. So it's a here. Combat does the sound for you. Ready? It's a bing.
So like forgery.
It sounds like a chime. Have you guys ever heard a chime?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it sounds like.
Like a hammer hitting an anvil.
Nope. A chime.
Nah, it's fine. It would blend in. Don't worry about it. Go on, Flynn. I don't fucking know.
I'm ready.
Do I still
I'm
have like I'm over here? Do I still have do I still have ethereal active?
Yeah.
Okay. Then worst case scenario, I ring it. Someone comes in. I pop back out.
Do it.
All right. Ring it.
Okay. So you come up to the chest and you ring it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one of the combinations falls into place.
Oh, you suck. You son of a bitch.
Sure. Unless it has 3 separate locks.
One of the tumblers goes into place.
My best combo. Can I use 2 more? It has another 2 locks apparently.
What does everybody say?
We already fucking wasted one.
I flipped a coin. I'm
I
gonna say
feel like
yes.
I feel like it would be a waste if I didn't commit to it.
Well,
Use them
that's what I
all.
mean. We already wasted one.
Use it all. Ring it fucking 10 times for all I give a shit.
I'm not
Do it, dude. Let's go.
All right. I ring it 2 more times.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, the lock clicks. And sorry, I just need to get to this section here.
How fucking shitty would it be if it's fucking trapped?
It's gonna be.
It is probably.
It's
just not
it's
realized.
100% gonna be. It's
Well,
gonna be.
no, because maybe. I
No,
don't
it's
know.
gonna be.
Okay. You lift open the
Can I lift it open from the side?
from the side.
Yeah, like I'm not in front of it, basically.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. You open it. Under the ashes, you see a ton of gold. Just a ton of gold. As well as a few magical items that we will roll for eventually. And you see the conch of teleportation.
Oh.
Fucking grab it.
Sitting there.
Fuck it.
Grab
Flint.
everything.
Flint.
Stop.
As you see this conch and realize your objective is there, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh. Here we go.
Bro.
Shit's about to pop off, boys.
Nat 20, motherfucker. Nat 20 right now.
Yeah, 20.
I'm calling
Split
it.
the part.
No,
This is
fuck
what.
you.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Okay.
If there was ever a time to use it, it's now.
Mm.
At every sorcery point you have.
Hold on. What was the other roll?
That's not how it.
It was a 10. It was a 10.
Yeah, a
Because-
10.
Yeah, it's because it gives me advantage. 10. I'm going to use. Can I use multiple hero die or
You can
only
use one at a time.
I'm going to use one.
Save
I'm
it.
going-
You can't pass this. Flint, you find yourself on a different plane of existence, and I'm actually trying to wonder which one she would have banished you to, as you just barely see out of the corner of your eye Brimskarda walking into her bedroom, catching somebody in her husband's chest, and immediately casting banishment. And as you start to pull away from this realm,
Wait,
you hear her call out that there is an intruder in.
It was a spell?
fort.
It was a spell?
You couldn't see it. You're not gonna. I'm no way in hell are you gonna counterspell that. You're just gone. And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Flint? Flint, did you get the conch? Flint! Flint, come in, Flint! Guys, I
Snake?
think he's dead. Let's leave.
Snake.
All right, guys. Well, we'll pick up on this
God
next
damn it.
week.
Okay.
Alright then.
And then there were 3.
And number 3. And Flint, to answer your question, that would technically be a surprise round because she beat your passive perception, which means you can't take a reaction in the surprise condition. Just
No, I was only saying it because you saw it. You did say out of the corner of your eye.
Yeah.
That was the only reason. That was the only reason I was trying to like say counterspell.
Yeah, it's a nice try. All right, guys.
Well,
I will
shit.
see you all next week.
Yay! And now we get right into the fucking shit. And one person
Wow.
down, and everything is hell.
There's coming up here.
Well, at least good news is I'd still be able to go to the ethereal plane.
All right, guys. Well, I will catch you all later.
Adios.
That fucking sucks.
Bleh.
Yep. Just about the worst case scenario.
Now, how long did you have left on your ethereal cream there?
15 minutes, he said, but I don't know.
And it's 1 minute for banishment, and since you're from this plane of existence, you will pop back into that space in 1 minute, correct?
Correct, but you know how long it take to get a couple of fire giants surrounding one fucking spot?
But you will be coming back in and can pop into ethereal, maybe? Or pop into ethereal before
Okay.
you pop back in? You'll come back in
They
invisibly?
might, because that's gonna be a fucking split second. That's gonna be a fucking split.
Well,
second.
can you wait? Just go into the ethereal plane while you're in the other plane, and when you get,
I don't know. I don't because
it's gonna come down to if the storm lets you, pretty much, do like 3
Yeah.
things of bullshit at once. That's what it's gonna
Oh
come
my
down
God.
to.
I'm gonna say this though. So many fucking things. So many fucking things need to line up for me to be able to do this.
It's like I said, I mean, we shouldn't have gone for the chest. We should have just gone straight to the slaves.
But I will say one thing: we do know now for a fact where it is.
I mean, yeah, sure.
And Demarcus
No.
is quick, mobile, teleporting. I could,
That's true.
you know
And
what?
it's unlocked.
And I have Dimension Door. If I can get to it, I can go back to the fucking surface.
I am, or I was
Well,
leaning
hold
more
on,
towards
wait,
your
wait.
decision, Combo.
I'm sorry.
DeMarcus.
Please continue, Callus. Stop interrupting him, Flint. What were you saying, Callus?
I was just saying I was of the mindset to agree with you, Combo. The slaves, from Callus's perspective, were the main point. But in terms of me as a player, I was just scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. As like information and trying to find that conch first. Because like after seeing what was his name? The giant guardian, shield bearer.
Right, yeah.
Dreadnought. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Seeing what the Dreadnought did. I was just like, we cannot fight 5 or 3 of them all at the same time.
No.
No, I agree.
Yeah, we need like a Hirschlag kind of motherfucker to be with us at this point.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Flint?
I was just gonna say we did get a map. I imagine I did not have the map on me at least. I don't know why the fuck I'd carry the map with me if I was traveling ahead of you guys.
Right. The map on you. You put it in the bag of holding.
What? Well, I understand that, but I'm saying I don't think I would have had it on me. I didn't put it in the bag.
Of course you did.
I didn't say I put it in the bag of holding. I didn't say I had it on me either.
You literally told us how you positioned the bag of holding like ready to go to shovel the papers in.
No. I mean the poorly hand-drawn map.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't think I got a map from that table. But I was gonna say since you have a rough drawing of the map, you might be able to, I don't know, Dimension Door in. You could at least bring.
I wouldn't want
other
Dimension Door in, because then I'm in there and I'm gonna get fucked up immediately. One hit and I'm down and I'm by myself.
You
My-
could bring me. That's not a good idea.
That's not the best idea either. I do technically have 2 dimension doors, as I have 2 level 4 spell slots. My idea was honestly to use a whole bunch of fucking vortex warp and stealth and get myself there the old-fashioned way. And once I grab the fucking conch dimension door, and hopefully, and maybe by the time we realize all of this and get back there, you've come out of maybe I'd be able to grab you too if you were there at the time. But as soon as I get my hands on that conch, I'd be out.
Yeah, or the 3 of us all go for the slaves. Go for the slaves, which ideally would maybe, I mean, like, they may be at level 4 exhaustion, but I'll shove a goddamn sword in their hand. You know what I mean?
What if I fucking don't want to split the party? This isn't the best idea at all, but I have to throw it out there. What if you and Callus went for the slaves?
You'll have to rewatch the videos, man. The video of our stream that you're recording, and find out exactly what was in it. So there's a fire giant in there, number 1. There's an ogre.
And
There's 2 ogre guards. And none of the fucking guys are going to be of any help at all.
There's
Not really.
hobgoblins as well.
You talking about the cage room?
No, talking about the room with the slave wheel.
Oh, there was about a couple of dwarves, a couple of humans, an ogre, and the fire giant. I want to say there was at least 5 dwarves and maybe 10 humans.
I should say the cage room is connected to the slave wheel as well. That's,
Yes.
Right.
that's where the hobgoblins are kind of in there.
Which is why I'm saying, at the very minimum, it's going to take all 3 of us to take down and secure that room. And if we could, like I said, that top priority for, I'll say this, top priority for Kamba. And I mean, if you were to ask me to be faced with this moral quandary that we seem to be in ourselves in here, I would say saving the slaves is secondary to 1, getting the conch, 2, stopping him from making this horrifying monstrous construct, and like Combo would in a minute sacrifice all of these people if he could have those 2 things happen.
I am in agreement as DeMarcus and as David, to be honest.
And we're at a point now where we know that maybe we can slow him down for another few months if we were to break that wheel, or maybe like have fucking Flint go ape shit on it with like a fireball and see how much of it we can actually destroy.
Fuck up the wheel, break the chain of this conveyor belt, fuck up as much shit. Hey, by the way, Combo, flooding it was that was also a really good idea that we glossed over really quickly. But busting one of those fucking pipes open, which would pour into like the forgery.
Our mages fly, bro. We'll bust all 3. Who gives a fuck?
No, like I almost forgot about that. That was one of the best things that came out of today. Actually, was the idea of breaking those open. If it's an endless supply of water that's clearly feeding from, I don't know, a fucking lake or something. I don't know where the water is coming from. But the idea that there's like,
it would theoretically be an endless supply given how high the mountain is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that would be phenomenal. I think that's not a priority, but if we are in that area, it is a very fucking wise move. Unfortunately, obviously, back to moral quandary, especially with Callus, flooding the place without freeing those slaves, I don't think is an option as a group, morally.
But if we got on this chain right now, it moves clockwise, yes?
Yes.
If we got on the chain, the first stop would be slave room. And the biggest thing we know we can get to right now is destroy slave wheel would at least buy us like a month of them repairing it. And we'd do some damage even if this guy were to kill us, right? That's how you gotta think of it, right? Kamba's in this life or death here. Well, fuck it, I'm taking him down with me if I go, you know.
You know, I just realized something. I was on that wheel for at least 45 minutes. I mean, I was traveling for around 45 minutes. I wonder how slow that thing goes if you guys didn't hit the wheel yet.
You weren't on. You weren't.
You weren't on that wheel at all. You were flying around
Yeah,
in your broom.
No, I know. That's what I meant. I was flying around, for 45 minutes. But I wonder how slow that wheel's actually going.
I don't know.
I would say with the dwarf power, yeah, there's no real way for us to tell. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like, 10 dwarf power is equal to, like, 2 horsepower, you know? So,
Well, yeah, but it's just like the same thing with horsepower, right? Is like 2 horses does not equal 2 horsepower. 2 horses equals like
yes.
8 power.
No,
So, like,
I know. It was a joke. Don't come at me.
Exponential with dwarves. No, but the math is exponential with dwarves. See, 2 dwarves actually equals 1.5 dwarves because they start drinking and stuff, and then it just gets exponential from there.
But then, so 1.5 drunk dwarves equals 3 horses, which would then equate to about 10 horsepower.
Is that how that works?
I don't
think
fucking know.
I think 3 horses is like 46 horsepower. Like,
I have no idea. I don't know.
No,
I did want to. What was you saying?
I was just talking out loud.
No, it falls didn't.
Well, I just wanted to ask, in the worst case scenario, like Flint is separated from us, we're super fucking hurt or whatever. Like we can't use the teleportation circle without Flint, right? Because he's the one who cast it.
It just needs a magic caster.
So we could, in theory, but
here's the thing: I never specified that I gave it to someone else. We just assumed that I had it. So.
Well, you put it on the ground technically. So isn't it actually just that we have to step? I don't know how it works. I don't care. We're not leaving somebody behind anyway, unless they die. Like if you die, you're dead. But like, fucking. But we, as it is, like we're here. The teleportation circle is for after we accomplish at least 2 of our fucking goals. The conch is important. The slaves are important. Flooding the place would be amazing. Getting Flint back now, and like if I get that conch, I can dimension door directly back to the teleportation circle.
Bro, I don't think you have it. I don't think you'll be able to make it there. 1, unmolested. 2, with enough spell slots and like vortex warps and misty steps to make it all the way there.
I can ride the carriage until I get to the part where I would have to go downstairs, and then I would be able to misty step at 3rd level like fucking 160 feet at a time, and I could do that 4 times. and 35 feet of movement along with each of those.
So the distance between the Giant's office and the entrance where we were is like 140 feet. That's one room. I don't think you've fully taken into account the sheer massive size of this place, dude.
Oh, I do, and I get that, but I'm also considering the fact that which means I can outpace most of the enemies coming at me.
I don't know, the Giants move pretty damn fast, dude.
But they don't move 160 plus 35 plus the 10 for my fly.
We're agile, we're equipped, we're focused. Our objectives are to either, of course, get the conch, save Flint, destroy the wheel, and take out Zulto.
And the water is a bonus objective.
Water bonus objective. I did want to ask with that as well, in the lava or the fire we saw around. Maybe at the start of the next session, as a ritual, I can cast Water Walk. Lasts for about an hour.
Oh shit.
Which may help us if we do decide to flood this place and try to take out giants as they're kind of struggling in the water, if that even is a factor.
Flood it, and holy shit.
Here's the thing. So Flint, what's your move? Here's what I want us all to stay and really break this down. If your move, and when you come back from banished, right? She's gonna have a move on you before you have a move on her, no?
She's gonna have a full minute to get a shit ton of people in there. She's gonna have, and here's the thing, she can also end it at any point. But my first move, I can't prep anything. Sadly, in the other dimension, I cannot prep anything because I am considered.
I get that. But could you go ethereal almost immediately, or she's gonna have a turn against you, or a bunch of people are?
in theory, possibly worst case scenario, a bunch of people.
And there's absolutely no way we're going to get to you in a minute.
No,
There's-
God, no. I don't even think I'm going to be able to actually get the goddamn. If I get the conch, that's going to be fucking amazing. But I don't think I can prioritize this situation. I'll try to, but I don't think I can prioritize that. But my main options right now is if
But get out of Kamba. Kamba drinks the potions that he has, and we go out and we challenge Zolto, and in exchange, we get Flint back and the conch.
but
Oh.
Because they're gonna take him
Here.
prisoner. That's the ultimate end of what's gonna happen here.
let me at least tell you my options here. My options are extremely limited. But since I have seen Calabaster cast banishment, and I would imagine that he's told us what he can do and what it does. All it says is that I'm incapacitated and that I can't take actions or reactions, but that doesn't mean I can't think. So that means I can't be prepared whenever I go back. So I might be able to get immediately into the ethereal realm and then maybe cast a 3rd level spell. I don't know how to fucking say this. It's Chardillon's Stride. It basically gives me a plus 20 movement speed, and it also allows me to just basically ignore attacks of opportunity.
Wouldn't you? Yeah, but yes, all right, that's good. But wouldn't your broom just kind of like get you enough movement speed to move through the entire dungeon?
Yes, but the initial thing of getting away from these guys without them guaranteeing hitting me is the thing.
Sure.
I don't know. And the additional 20 movement to a 50, because it says movement speed, so it doesn't specify my walking speed or anything. It just says movement speed. So that would mean all around. That means I have now a 70-foot movement speed or 140 movement speed, meaning I could get the fuck out of there pretty fast.
Hey, when a dimension door says that I can cast it and go to any place I can see or visualize or describe, do you think next to Flint is a good description?
No, the guy, no. No.
What if I can visualize me being held in Flint's arms? Do you think then I could teleport?
No. That's a little weird.
Hey,
So
shut the
then-
fuck up. If it saves your life. Alright, you know what? No, now you don't get saved. I hope you
Oh
you
my
fucking
God.
die.
What's our 3 option to do? I don't, and Dave, as much as I don't, number one, I don't think you'd be able to make it without having him do something that fucks you up. And 2, I don't think splitting the party's a good idea.
Well, that was the very first thing I said was
Right.
it's worth throwing out, but splitting the party is a bad idea.
Well, so then, Callus, what do you think our 3 best option to do is?
Personally, as a player, I've always I've always prioritized saving the party. It's not fun, with a limited amount of people. But given the situation, our 3 priorities one of them has to be like you said previously, getting the conch, because without that, Zolto, I don't know his personality, and I don't know his wife's personality now that we know he has a wife, because she could easily just say fuck it after she sees her husband gets fucked up and just gets out of Dodge.
And I'd just like to add this little tidbit. I have the bag of holding.
Here's one thing I would love to add. None of us actually, if we really immerse ourselves, none of us know that Flint isn't on this plane. None of us know what just happened. And none of us actually would be that concerned about him not responding, because he was. So we would, in theory, stand here for a few fucking minutes, hoping they pulled it off, thinking
You're
that
right.
he was flying on his way back, still lathered up in the ethereal, because he can't talk to us. So realistically, we would not start this next session immediately fucking sprinting in. We'd be waiting for
Fair
Flint.
enough. Fair enough.
Or we would
So what does
move
that
to
mean?
the things. Yeah, I don't know.
So what does that mean? That's what I'm. So what does that mean?
What does that mean? I don't know. Yeah, whatever you want to take it, I guess. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say with that brings us to the second priority, which is disabling as much as we can the furnace, the slave wheel, or the water pipes in order to give us an advantage or more time in dealing with the Vonendad and Zolto's forces.
I would say if water pipes are on the table, it has to be after slaves.
Absolutely.
The shutting down that lava thing, if there were any, like you said, controls or anything like that, that would be an easier accessible one, because if I'm not mistaken, the cistern room was downstairs. No,
I thought he said there was no controls for the furnace.
it could be. Yeah.
I can't remember what he said.
Because I remember someone bringing up controls for the furnace. He said there wasn't any. It
What
was
do you
a
like?
very weird answer. I don't remember.
Was the cistern room with the water downstairs, or was that upstairs?
I believe it was
Downstairs,
downstairs.
That was
Right,
on
so-
like in the giant room with the lava pit and the multiple layers. It was like if you were to go down a layer and over to like one of the side
It's near
walls.
the kitchen.
Right. So now we know that the conch. I mean, shit, dude. Well, you know what? We might actually know, starting this next session, depending on how he starts it, that Flynn, we wouldn't be able to stand there for a few minutes. The last thing she did was alert everybody to the guards that there was an intruder. So,
You guys still have the element of surprise. She said a intruder, an intruder, or an intruder or whatever. So you guys might still have the element of surprise. So
I
you
mean
guys
that
are
part's
probably-
true. They don't know they don't specifically know that we're over here, of course.
so now we go for Zalto, man. All the guards are gonna be going after Flint. We go for Zalto. And when Flint escapes, they run to the Vodendrad, and they see Kamba Libertort standing twice his own size on their.
Oh shit! I have a
knee.
growth potion too.
We would have to.
That's
do
why I
it in
thought
a-
we had two. That's why
I
thought we had two of
have
them.
one. I have one. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give it to Callus, and Callus and I will double team this motherfucker.
It's pretty nice.
Gross.
I think Callus might be a very important asset to keep from dying during all of this.
I was actually hoping to stay small and maybe have DeMarcus cast fly. 'Cause I was gonna use the crates to like not get in direct line of sight, because I don't know what Zolto does or his Hellhounds in terms of range.
No,
Right.
I 100% agree. Yeah, no, we need like Callus is gonna be one of the most important to keep alive. If Callus goes down, I have healing word.
I mean, look, it's a absolutely ridiculous idea, and I just think it would be really funny, but it's not something that we should. I mean, maybe we could do it. It's up to you guys if that's what you guys decide you want to do.
I don't know if we
I-
should be thinking about Zalto at all right now.
If we did take him down, the three of us though, using Flint's whole bullshit as a distraction, tell me we wouldn't. I mean,
We would have 0 of our objectives completed though.
Like you guys are the leaders of Iron Slag. Like, you know what I mean?
But
Like,
we would have
that's
0
fucking
complete
crazy.
objectives and be near death, and probably all of our spell slots gone.
You know what the sad thing is? I just realized there was a much easier way of going about this. I could have just went down in that room to, because I know DeMarcus has Dimension Door. Told him, hey, come down here, and then help me with the fucking chest. We go back through the fucking door. God damn it! There was so much an easier way.
I mean, yeah.
All in hindsight. All about timing and adaptability. I mean, it would have been perfect. I mean, really, we really had no idea that she was even aware of. I don't know why she was sneaking, or maybe.
Yeah, I don't know
She-
why she was sneaking either.
You know,
But I guess she, you
know
know,
what they
she
say,
has
it's all-
magic.
it's all about time. stand up and be, no, like I'll take him. Yeah. And then Crowley walked me back into the banquet hall. It would carry perfectly as if he was walking. Yeah, and then I listed the people at the table in the exact same way. And the only difference is where I got rid of the sir and Raisha, because she had made that joke about like, well, I don't think sir anymore. It's like, yeah. And then obviously instead of Vasily there, it would be that. But I made like almost all of the wording with like, exactly the same. In the first one, I had said hundreds of people. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I'm trying to do with most of the chapters is have it so that there's like a specific line or part, and that's where like the first and second part are broken into something. I know. I know. I I knew I wanted it to be something along the lines. I did actually plan on you're not worried about me or whatever the first line. I went, oh, it's not me. Right? Yeah, whatever that is. I had that line planned, but it wasn't until I got to that part that I was like, that's how you make it. So to him, that's super sweet, motherly, don't worry about me advice, and to everybody else, it's like she's saying like I'm not gonna be the one who disappears. Like it's fucking yeah. Yeah, yeah. And you, that's what too. I spent a little bit of time thinking about it, and I genuinely don't know what would happen if the one who was supposed to like be next died. I don't know. Would they get 50 years? I don't have that plan for this universe. I have no idea what would happen. Like I don't know exactly. The book hasn't told me yet. I have no idea. Not that we'll find out in this book, but that doesn't mean that it can't happen at some other point. And then yeah, the whole thing about fucking because I had trouble with that too. How to try to decide like how is it that they know who the next person's gonna be? Yeah, 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 yeah. Because like you're attempting to do something. Yeah, right. also like specify more towards the idea of like at this point, since the moves are already in motion, it's not like the Senate will give up. He's already showed his hand, right? Which means now even if Midnight comes, gets it. It's not the Senate is gonna be alright, so I still have my job, right? No, like at this point now, it's like no matter how you look at it, the senator needs to be crushed. I love like his like I have had every single scene he's in so far. I've made a point to have him cry or come close to it in every single scene he's been in so far, even in his flashback for the most part. Yeah, and then for it just to all transfer just like that into fucking rage as he looks at all the. And I like the thing too because I didn't want to give him the typical like 90s hero for these people. He specified these people don't know me, they didn't know her. I don't know most of them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's the other thing too is you could easily look at it too is like. Well, he knows that if he gets that bond at midnight, that like he'll have all the things she lived off in a way. Yeah. And she's not dead for nothing, and like everything continues the way it should be. Because like, and that is like a point too to make. Like the hurtful part isn't that she's dead, right? Like that's like if you notice, that's not even a part that like he like cried at. The fact that she was dead, she was gonna die in car. That's something he's been wrestling with. So literally 24 hours. You know, they had to start a movie that literally. Yeah, right. No, that's what I'm saying. Like when he woke up and found out that she had been killed, it was literally 24 hours before she was going to anyway. So the bad part is that she was going to kill him. That's where the hurt has to come in. Yeah, exactly. It's like fucking. Yeah, that's the thing to look at. Is like fucking. You know, like she was gonna die. That was always gonna happen. But now, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, there's room to retcon shit. So yeah. I agree. Yes, I thought that as well. Because for him to have agreed with that, that's something he hasn't enough process yet. Because like literally, he just had that conversation with Rowan, stood up, and walked out into the banquet hall and gave that speech. Like if you cut away all of the flashbacks of the book, right? If you he was asleep for 8 of those hours. Yeah, I think I said it was 9 now. Like 9 a.m. Oh, that's what. Oh, I did skip forward. That's right. I might end up changing that or playing with that more depending on everything. Right. Yeah. So I might end up changing that depending on pretty much like when I start running out of time. Well, I don't think that's the thing too though is that with me emphasizing on like I don't know like again it's I mean there has something to make that's more of a meeting like I had a natty ran or no they had Cedric run off to you know gather the others like in other words like the fucking like the loyalists and shit so it wouldn't have really mattered the time for that scene which means I could play with that but that was like that's a jump that I was able to do to fill a lot of time if I start running out of shit to write 11 hours is good if I start realizing I have a lot more to write and time's not making sense anymore I can back that off a few hours. Yep. Yep. But that's why I figured literally passing out because like you remember he got woken up at 12. Let's pretend a 20-year-old who's been fucking stressed like this went to bed at like 10. You know, so like and then went through all of that. Yeah, like was getting that. It's like yeah, he was fucking exhausted. So I could make that. I could make that 4 p.m. if I needed to. He could fucking sleep forever. But so that's why it's that's like I gave myself that as a very specific jumping off wiggle room point. Where in every chapter from then on I can back off. And 11,000 words in. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing too. Is now I was gonna struggle with like fulfilling that time. It's like how do I now like if everything popped off this fast, will I have them have 5 chapters where they're just talking in the banquet hall? Can't have that. So now I realize that I didn't know the enemy. I didn't know how to play. And now that I know the senator's the enemy, it's like I could have it where like him and I could have him go shit. I could have him and Nathea or him and fucking Cedric, him and anybody go by themselves to do like some like reconnaissance down by the docks to get information as the other two go here, and then they find out something important wrong there. Now I have an opening for the rest of the book. I can write any scene I want anywhere in the fucking Citadel, essentially. Yeah, I need to make myself another drink, and then I'm going to. Yeah, I have like I fucking I love the fact that my flashbacks and pre-sequences feel more like true first person, while the current events feel like first person, but he's telling the story in first person. The flashbacks feel like you're the person, and the other one feels like he's telling you about what was happening at the time. And it should be the opposite, but no, God damn it! Now I need to see this as a movie. I couldn't fucking imagine. That's like not real life to me. And that's not. That's the. Oh, 100%. I mean, I would argue that most books could be turned into movies if you think because there's enough content in a book to easily make a movie. They have to cut shit out. And that's like kind of part of how I'm writing too. Is like I'm kind of thinking it's like obviously they have to cut information out, right? Like they wouldn't be able to say certain trains of thought he's having. So, but exactly. Yeah. See, like that banquet hall sequence, right? You could have, you could have it that after like he gets changed or whatever, it could be Cronin younger and him when he was fucking another one when he goes when he fucking had him. No, that one would actually be perfect because I could have it so that they walk in and there's all of like the noble guests and everything. The camera could pan to the front of Crowan and Theron, and then pan back around, and now it's like the silent room. Yeah. 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 So I'm able to picture like each season like that, and I'm like, that's why the God did. And that's the thing is because again, I don't read, but I've seen tons of shows and movies, and like so like that's I'm writing everything I want to all be a scene. I was thinking was go back to repeat to the scene of after he walked inside with Crowley when he was 12 after meeting Maddie, and he goes in, and I specified already that was in the Grand Bay Citadel, which is where Brigham has been in charge for 40 years now. So if he can walk back in, they can have a conversation with Brigham, and maybe he overhears the conversation between Crowley and Brigham's like a piece of shit, or maybe not. I don't know. You know what I mean? Actually, no, because Brigham and him were on the same side. That is something I specified. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's not. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is go for that. Go right back to pick up at. And also, this scene started with Crowley walking him into a room, and now it'll be Crowley walking him into a room. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, elves is all makeup. You don't have to worry about a 12-year age gap there, or an 8-year age gap. It would just be the same guy, and they draw one less line of makeup on his face. That would be Brigham. Brigham. Yeah, I'm about to figure out who Brigham is. I don't have a face yet, so I'm about to learn who Brigham is. See, I'm thinking of going. Yeah, yeah. See, we know that Brigham is in charge of the force and everything, and pretty much
There's no
Timing.
goddamn way I'm getting out of this, like just by hiding. You get it's basically
Well,
red
well,
fucking
well.
alert.
Look who's back.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Demarcus, I have a question for you. Did you refund the your only move is to hustle?
No.
Okay. I was asking. I'm only asking
Is
because
that
it
even a
said.
thing?
Yeah, your only move is hustle. The game.
No, 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 like refunding or whatever.
Yeah, you can refund gifts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can refund game.
Oh.
Yeah. So the only reason why I'm asking is because it said that I had $5.34 in my extra from what I had normally had, which was weird because I shouldn't have had that. And I was like, oh wait, did he refund the game?
Is that how much that game costs?
Yeah, $5.34.
There's a chance.
That's with tax.
I would have to look up and know if because I already had it downloaded. I don't
Did
know
you
if
have it on Steam?
I didn't have it on Steam. I had it downloaded directly through them.
No, you'd have it on Steam and there. You'd have both.
Interesting. Yeah, because now I only have it on Steam and not the original file.
I'd tell you this: fuck the original file because they're gonna be discontinuing that if you're planning on ever playing.
Oh no, of course they are. That's the original file's already gone. When I downloaded it from Steam, it overloaded it.
The funny thing is, whenever I found out I had that additional $5, I went to go get gas, and then since I have 3 accounts and they don't transfer over each other, and I have to do it manually. And I don't keep a lot in one of them. So that's usually like where I keep the gas money and shit.
I don't keep a lot in
enough,
any of them.
It said that I overdrafted. And I was like, how the fuck did I overdraft? I had the funny thing is that I overdraft by that specific amount too.
Huh.
DeMarcus, what you missed in our discussion was effectively me convincing them that we should just go straight for Zoltar up there.
All right.
Zoltar.
Like I said, hey, if that's what we're doing, that's what we're doing.
You're probably gonna need to stay the fuck away though.
Oh yeah, I never plan on getting close to a single one of these giants. I didn't expect him to charge through Kamba to me. That's my whole thing is Kamba's my wall.
You know. Yeah, no, hey, you were in the right place. He just went directly.
That's what I'm saying.
You.
I did what like my thing is supposed to be. It just didn't happen to work out.
Yeah, because Kamba should be able to deal, if he's lucky enough, deal at least 40 to 50 damage each round.
Yeah.
So, we don't have any more inspiration, do we?
I have an inspiration still because he didn't let me use mine to counter whatever that other guy
you
did.
Also need,
did I use my inspiration or I used my hero point? I didn't use my inspiration. I still have inspiration.
I have 2 hero points and 1 inspiration. I keep them written down on a notepad next to my desk.
Shit! Have you ever given me hero points, or whatever? Or I haven't been tracking hero points at all. I think that was the first hero point I ever had.
That you can only have a maximum of 3, and he gave out 3 at the beginning whenever he handed them out, and then we got them. Like,
I literally have it marked here. I had 3, then 2, then 1, then 2, then 1, then 2, then 1, and now 2 again. So I've been.
So I have 2 then.
I don't know.
You should have. Well, technically, since you can't go over 3, yes, you would have 2. Yes.
I think he used one time on the airship when he did the brace thing.
No, it was you.
It was Bardic.
Ah, you are correct. I had given you Bardic.
Yeah, which you need to give us more.
Now that's definitely going to be coming in handy here for sure. Realistically, before we make a move, you gotta also consider
what did we determine my to hit was, Flint?
Your hit is at least with a +14. You're gonna have to roll really shitty not to hit.
I mean,
I'm assuming his AC is probably going to be around 20.
2021 is what I was thinking.
Fuck that. It's
19 or 20. Probably not going to be over the guy with Probably not going to be over the guy with 2 shields.
Yeah, I agree.
Is what I'm going to say.
I would argue saying otherwise. I think it's gonna be like 21 to 23. That's the ballpark range because you gotta remember.
So,
Alice,
in
what do
other
you think?
words, no matter what, as
Mhm.
if you roll a 10, you'll be good.
Pretty much, yeah. 10 is what the target for I'm looking for.
Absolutely. I
But
would
here's-
just say he might have magical trinkets on him that boosts his
Right.
AC. But beyond that, yeah, I'd say in that ballpark, 20, 21.
So, I mean, we have that. We have the damage output that I'm doing. Plus, I mean, I'm assuming you're going to cast Bless on us, right?
Does bless count? Bless doesn't go over to damage, but I think it does.
Bless
go
goes to hit.
Yeah. It
So I
does go
mean,
to your
I'm almost
yeah.
guaranteed to hit each time. He has to save a DC 15. I'm assuming he's going to do it. Maybe we'll catch him on a 1. You know what I mean? And then he's got to use, he's prone, and then we have advantage on him. So
Your only problem going to be in this case is his wife. That's if his wife can get to you, that's going to be a problem. I think if anything, if you guys start a commotion and she just goes the fuck away,
the idea and
then
my justification for that is that you're causing a distraction with the right wife literally right now. If our next move is to jump down, maybe and hopefully, I mean, we're banking on a surprise. We need a surprise roll on this motherfucker. And if you can vortex warp me to be in a flanking position,
I don't know if
Then-
that would be worth it or if I should use my first action to actually go for one of the dogs, because the dogs are going to be a factor that end up turning into flanking as you try to battle him. He was with 2
you're right.
dogs.
You're right. You're totally right.
I just
I
thought
don't
of the
know
dogs.
what would be the best.
I
Yeah,
think
I
should I
don't know what
target
the
the
best
dogs
idea would be.
first?
I don't know what, and that's something that we'll have to hammer out. Maybe next session or maybe throughout the week if you guys have time and we all jump in voice chat just to I don't know whatever. But I mean, the idea is if we get a surprise round on this fucker and make the justification like, hey, Flint is holding up all the Flint literally just had his wife call all the guards to her.
Mm-hmm.
So if we jump down while he's alone, we're just facing him and his 2 dogs. Hopefully, ideally, maybe. I don't know. But, I mean...
I would say at that juncture, then we would have to, bouncing off your what you're saying, we would have to like immediately jump him because otherwise he might just choose to run off to his wife.
That's
Exactly.
true.
Right. It would have to be immediate. So I don't know. But like I said, that growth potion, it was all a big joke, me fighting him one-on-one, until I got that growth potion. And I was like, oh man, like, oh shit. Now it's like a reality.
Wait, did we determine, like, we know where he is, but did we determine where the stairs are, or like, is it
Yes,
just the elevator?
Yes. We know where stairs are. Yes. I would have been telling you guys exactly everything because I like major details and shit.
But they are like giant sized stairs, right? Like he can actually
No.
move, or does he have to take the elevator?
I would imagine there's normal sized because here's the thing. You also have to imagine if you have giant sized depth and you have small folk people in there as slaves, I mean, that's just poor fucking design and that's just slow productivity. So I would say that they probably use the elevator, the giants use the elevator as convenience, and they have the stairs as fucking slave work. It's fucking right.
The stairs, no, you don't understand. The elevator is at the bottom floor right now, and there's a floor below us that's only accessible by stairs.
That's a good point.
So they have to be giant sized.
I mean, they might also just have a set of stairs next to another set of stairs that's sized for them.
I mean, to be fair, this was made by dwarves.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's even more true. Yeah.
The desk that the giant was sitting in was retrofitted to be.
Yeah, but stairs is different. I feel like they just fucking step down the set of stairs and fucking a step.
Right, exactly. I mean, whatever. I don't know.
Fair enough. fair enough. I'm just trying to see if there's anything we can use to like cut off his escape permanently. But
The elevator.
yeah,
Flint, make
Absolutely.
your way, escape, right? And instead of hiding, make your way, to the water room, and just start smashing
Fireball,
shit.
fireball.
See, I don't want to be an ass, but you're gonna have to tell me that after I get out.
There's no reason that your character wouldn't have come up with that idea if he's looking for a place to hide and he runs into the cistern room and he's like, hey, those things are rusty. Let me bash them down. Fire giants hate water.
Well, I mean,
I didn't even think about that aspect. I was just thinking about flooding the place to destroy stuff.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Fire giants don't like eat water.
No, of course. I mean, that's so obvious now.
well, no, they're not vulnerable to water.
That's fine. They still don't like it.
They're not gonna like. He's not gonna be happy about it.
Oh,
Ain't gonna be happy about it, dude.
You know, don't you want to see him cry? Don't you want to make him fucking cry before we kill him? Don't you want to see this fire giant? Fucking...
You know how we're fighting fire giants in the ocean right now?
You gonna cry?
You gonna fucking
Maybe
cry?
piss yourself?
Yeah.
Maybe shit and cum?
Yeah.
What?
You've never heard that? You've never heard that meme?
No. So yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. I mean, it's either that or we go for the slaves, right? And fuck their shit up, which should be an easier fight. One ogre. Dave, you'll have to rewatch the footage for me. Of what's in
Shit,
that
I just realized the footage is still fucking rolling. I never stopped streaming when I got up and made a drink. Well.
But we'll have to find out exactly what's in that room, and then I mean, it's up to you guys what you want to do.
Yeah.
I've given you my stupid pitch for dumb. Like, it's dumb. It's a dumb idea, and it'll leave us vulnerable and potentially Flint dead and all of us surrounded by giants.
Yeah.
And the best case scenario, right?
But if we win,
what?
If we win.
But if we win, dude, right? If we fucking win, how sweet would that be?
I
right?
feel like if we win, something worse is going to happen.
Like now the wife is just in charge.
Bro, I feel like if we take this shit down, if we take this fucker down, if I was the DM, I would be like, good job. That's so much fun. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's how I would see it, but I don't know.
So, Kamba, I added you in with a video.
I did want to ask, I want to get your guys' thoughts and pick your brains. Is there any way we can abuse and or use those mine shafts that Flint discovered as well? The ones with the 2 salamanders.
Oh, God.
They're on the 2nd floor, but they're also like you would have to go on the catwalk in order to actually use them to escape. Go around on the catwalk to get to the room. There we go. That's what I should say.
Well,
there's slaves in there as well, from what I saw.
Right. Yeah, there are slaves all over the place.
We need to never.
I have to say, you know what? I'll appeal to your sense. I'll appeal to your sense of saving everybody there, Callus. If I think that the best way of accomplishing all of our goals is to cut the head off the snake. Go right for this fucker. If we win, we stand a chance of saving every person in this place, stopping them from building this thing, and getting the conch. Anybody?
Okay.
Does anybody disagree? I don't know.
Listen, I know you're like strong arming because you really want this to happen, but I can't help but still agree anyway.
I'm not trying to strong arm and make this happen. I'm just presenting facts.
I can't help but agree anyway.
I'm going to tell you this. I have no other options here. You guys can do whatever the fuck you want. I am fucked regardless.
That's why, Flint, I think you should start just smashing shit. Go to the cistern room, smash shit,
And
smashing
grab
shit
the
up.
horde. I swear to God, if you forget to say the words, I grab the conch, I will be so upset with you.
Well, grabbing the conch might not be an option at
It,
this
mi- it
point. That's the
honestly, no.
problem.
Here's the real issue. It's probably not going to still be in the box by the time he gets back. You don't think
It's
that
like a
she's going to
minute.
fucking go and snatch it up, and now it's going to be in the wife's hands or something?
She could take the opportunity, yeah.
Yeah, she has a
But
minute.
then we would at least know who has it instead of Zolto. At that point, now we know he can't get away unless he has some fuckery teleportation ring shit, whatever.
I say if Flint gets away, you could potentially make it to us and help us in the battle. Splitting up the party is not a good idea. Getting us back together is a good idea. If you could, I mean, getting back to us should be your priority rather than hiding, because then it's going to be them making checks on you and you being cornered when they eventually pass.
And your movement, if you get out of there in the first place, your movement on
You
the
can
broom
move
you'll be
faster than
free.
them.
Yeah. If
Oh,
you
yeah,
if you
no,
get by
100%.
them in your first round, if you survive
So-
long enough to get by them, then you're in the clear.
Right. So I don't think hiding is a good idea, because eventually they will find you, utilize your movement speed, and get back to us.
Oh, that's my plan to begin with. I wasn't
Or
gonna hide. I don't know where you guys got the idea I was gonna hide.
you said I'm gonna hide. Callus, did he not say that?
I was kind
Roll
of
tape.
focused on the
I never once said I was going to hide.
stride spell, so I just assumed he was going to use his agility.
Yeah.
Anyways, what? Oh, stride. Maybe you said stride, and I thought you said hide, and I've been operating on that assumption this whole time for you. Anyways, yeah, you can do that, sure.
What's
I
stride?
just don't know.
Yeah, because it will give me at least a 70 movement speed, and then it will give me, if I dash, 140. I'm
So then,
effectively the fastest out of all of us right now.
what is? I mean, I don't know what the. Then join the fight with Zoltor or whatever. What's his name?
Zolto.
Zolto. Come in hot on the fucking broom, spewing spells, slinging them around.
He do bees in the trap.
Now let me ask you something, Combo. Did you watch the video?
No, dude, I'm talking to you guys.
Watch the video. It's only 5 seconds long.
Let's see. Let me put this right here. Oh, beyond that, what are the chances? Hear me out. What are the chances this bastard surrenders? Like, he tells his people to stand down.
You're working under the assumption that we let him surrender.
You're working under the assumption that we're a threat.
I'd say we're
don't know.
definitely a threat.
Acknowledges.
I don't know. I mean, if look, if me and Combo go in there, Combo puts his turtle hands on him. DeMarcus does lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, and then I go, oh shit, that's crazy. 4th level inflict wounds, and then we put hands on them. Just saying.
Yeah, we throw hands.
Yeah, yeah.
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 I don't know how much you want to metagame with them there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Lightning might not be a very good idea on Zolto.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still going to have to do it because that's like my thing. Because I'm not going to metagame, and lightning's what I do.
Wait, he can't be resistant to lightning.
He wears a fucking ring that makes him resistant according to fucking, like, the internet, apparently.
Mother of Godery, fuck.
Yeah, so I'm not going to metagame with that. If I hit him with lightning bolt and Storm's like, you notice that like half of it reflects off, then I'll like be like, oh. But as of right now, I'm gonna be doing half damage. So there's that.
Fucking actual yak.
Yeah, like why'd it have to be lightning? Like of everything it could have fucking been. That dude's already fire resistant. They couldn't have made it fucking acid. I don't know. But no, let's make it lightning. Fucking
Oh, does
goddamn.
he have? Is it because of that blue fucking dragon we saw once we
Maybe.
first crashed here? Damn.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, or it's because he went up against the storm giants.
Oh.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if Storm's actually going to go through with it, but that's what the internet says. So that's what I'm working under the assumption that I am going to be half useful in this fight, which is. Oh, wait, actually, no. I might not ever learn that because I still think I should go for the dogs, not Zalto, because they're going to be flanking combo.
Right.
I think even you, Callus, should probably focus at least half your attention on the dogs as well. The dogs are going to be a big fucking problem, giving advantage to the other dog and Zalto on everything they fucking do.
They have pack tactics.
Do they?
I imagine they do. Most dogs usually have pack tactics.
Yeah, so we need to fucking kill those dogs.
Yeah. If we can
With my
at
luck,
least
they're
maybe...
also lightning resistant, but we'll see.
Like, there's no metagaming in that. That's just me using what I'm guessing. It's very likely the dogs will have pack tactics.
Oh no, I fully metagamed when I fucking found that out, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I know that information, but I'm gonna go in under the assumption, like DeMarcus doesn't fucking know that he has that ring. So, but either way, I do think dogs are the better target for at least definitely me, and then maybe even a few hits here and there from Callus.
If I still had Spirit Guardians, I'd be more than equipped. But I think I took that all for the other spell. What was it? Revivify, Prayer of Healing. That was the other thing I got. But yes. Oh,
I mean,
and I also
Revivify is
took off.
important.
Absolutely. Hmm.
Do we
DeMarcus.
kill Zalto and bring him back to life just to kill him again?
Now, DeMarcus, can I ask you a question?
What's that?
You want to play a quick round of Yummy?
I have some shit to do, work to do that I've been doing this whole time that we've been talking,
You son of a bitch.
and I will be doing until probably like 3 or 4 a.m.
That's that dedication.
Something like
One
that.
of these days.
No, I know. Fucking. I saw you on it the other day. I think it was.
How much damage do you potentially think we could deal to this fucker in one turn?
In one turn, DeMarcus and you definitely well over at least 60, maybe 70 or 80.
Well,
If
let's
DeMarcus rolls really good.
let's say I do a.
Cal, I have no idea.
I'm not going to use my 4th levels unless I absolutely have to because Dimension Door, and I only have 2 of them. But let's say I do a 3rd level Magic Missile. I think that the Lightning
That's
Bolt
not worth it.
8d6 and Magic Missile level 3.
Oh, for me, at most, level 3 guiding bolt. If not guiding bolt, hold person for criticals.
Right.
I don't want to be a stickler or anything. I'm surprised they let you use hold person on giants. Is by the actual rules,
You
giants.
shush. You shush. You never say
giants-
that. You never say that.
No, I didn't say it.
You keep that to yourself. You bury that deep down.
Because I googled that while you were using it. I didn't say anything, but yeah, you
I
can't.
think for the
I
Yak
didn't
folk,
know
he
that.
did. Oh, I see. Because they aren't classified as humanoids, but even
It's really weird. They're giant beings who are humanoid, but they're not classified as humanoid. It doesn't make fucking sense. It doesn't. It really fucking doesn't.
mm,
Well, I just
oh,
realized something. That's kind of nice to know. My 3rd level magic missile, most it could possibly do would be 25 if I rolled all 4s. Where my lightning bolt 3rd level, the most it could do would be 48, which halved is still fucking 24. So
oh.
there is no reason for me to refrain from using lightning bolt anyway, and that means I can also try to catch the dogs and Zalto in a line before jumping back up to a hiding place. So doesn't fucking matter if I know about that ring or not. I will be lightning bolting the fuck out of him. Zero fucks.
I was about to say because I know Flint has a means of bypassing fire resistance.
Yeah,
Fire
he
resistance,
Or I
can
think
not fire.
alter.
Genasi's do.
Fire resistance, not fire immunity, which is
Oh, so
what
they.
they have.
So if we dropped him in lava, he would still like be
Yeah,
fine.
he'd just be in lava.
Okay. I
Yeah,
was wondering
don't.
about that.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, they're fucking immune. They're immune to fire. That means they can they can just take a bath in fucking hot lava, and they're like, this is nice. We
I'm
should come here
surprised.
more
Wait,
often.
I'm surprised they drink water and not just straight fucking lava.
Well, yeah, because lava is fucking rocks that are just super fucking melted.
And I failed to see your point.
Yeah, they don't. They're immune to fire. They don't draw sustenance from it.
You don't
You
think there's a
could
lot of
theoretically
you don't know how much
liquefy a
you know how
rock;
much
it wouldn't
iron is
sustain
in
you.
lava? You know how much iron and nutrition and sustenance and minerals would be in lava?
I mean,
All
there's
right.
no
I'm sorry. Are
hydrogen
you a fucking
dioxide in it, which is what
mathematician?
you need. Yeah, I am actually. I'm a
Oh, I'm
nutritionist,
sorry. I should
so
have fucking
go
listened
fuck
to you.
yourself.
My bad.
And I'm a geologist.
I'm a geologist and nutritionist. You're fucking wrong.
Yeah, I'm actually the one person on Earth with that combination
Those
of
two
degrees, and I'm the
titles.
only person that you could talk to about this.
God, well, I stand corrected.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm the
yeah.
hey, egg on my face. All right, egg on my
Hey,
face.
hey, it's Phoenix State University, baby.
Phoenix State.
1 gram of uranium is 6 billion calories.
Yo, he's fine, dude. They drink lava. I told you. Get out of here. You fucking somebody should revoke your degrees.
I do wanna ask y'all don't think that thing's like fucking active, right? Like he's not gonna suddenly like
God,
move
I
a wand
hope
and that
not.
shit's gonna turn and shoot at us.
God, I fucking hope not. I didn't even factor that shit in. What if it's like semi-active? Like, what if the parts we have are its fucking legs, so it's not mobile yet, but the thing's still.
Like Metal Gear. It's just
Holy
fucking,
shit.
Right? Yeah.
because
I don't know.
what irritated me, oh not irritated, what made me scared was like the fact that Storm said it was like a mech suit. So I don't want this bastard to like jump in there.
Wait,
mid-fight.
I missed him say that. What?
Yeah, he said it was like it's like a mech suit as he described it, like held up in these chains, and I'm like, oh, so it actually requires a pilot. But you know, he didn't
So
really. I didn't.
Kamba defeats him, then jumps in the machine.
Listen. You don't even defeat him first. You don't fucking defeat him. You drink that growth potion. I fucking vortex warp you directly into that machine, you motherfucker.
Dude,
You know,
amazingly hilarious would it be? I just want to derail his whole fucking campaign.
We kill all of the dragons and giants. We are
We are
Volan
you know what?
God.
We still are the bane of the small folk. Like,
you
We
wanna know what the
become
worst part
the Bane.
is? Do you guys
what?
remember where we sent the
Negative energy plane or some shit.
The
Yorks?
positive energy plane.
Sorry.
Yeah, the reason why I'm saying that's concerning is because they have fire elementals. That means there's either they're going across the plains and actually making deals with their associated elements, which is kind of concerning.
Yeah, but Storm pretty much straight up specified that the reason, because we were like, "Fuck you, we're not giving it to you to send somewhere where somebody can grab it," and essentially Storm literally had like explained to us like that no, like once it goes, like nobody would have any way of finding it, tracking it, or getting it. And a DM would never lie to mislead his players.
I think that I just realized, yeah, besides we do have the of course the positive plan to send that stuff, which is very good, but what Flint said is very concerning
Concerning?
because like we saw like of course elemental creatures like the salamanders, but there's no actual fire elementals like around in this place besides the one in the furnace next to the Vonadot.
I thought the one wasn't in the furnace because they didn't have. That's why it wasn't
no,
burning
it's
hot enough.
It might not be because
Oh shit, we need to get that thing too.
Oh, you're right.
or it might be because it's not sentient enough, and therefore
Listen.
it's kind of like just in a fucking
Listen,
catatonic
Flint.
state.
Flint, if you free this goddamn fire elemental,
No, we should free it. We need to get it, collect it, and bring it
no,
back to
this
Gonthorpe Brim.
isn't that one.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I thought he said that the reason that it wasn't burning hot enough yet, and they needed to burn hotter, was
Because they don't have that. There, you're right. You're
yeah.
right. I'm
Okay, I thought so. That's what I'm saying. I don't think there is a fire
I forgot.
elemental.
Never mind that. Never mind.
I could be wrong. Don't go based
I
on
could
that.
be
But,
wrong too. Yeah.
but I think that's
Yeah.
what.
I just realized, DeMarcus, did you ever drop the link to your Twitch stream?
Yes,
Did I?
yes, you did because I went to your channel immediately.
No, I
because-
thought you just found it. You just asked for what my username was.
Yep, he dropped the link because you could just also click on his fucking name and just go to Twitch and just type it in.
That's it. Is.
Wait, is DeMarcus B. Windstorm the
No,
third?
no.
Yes,
my-
it is. It
no,
is.
it's on Twitch.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
No, it's Daswan
Nope.
David.
No, DeMarcus.
Well, okay, I was like, there's no fucking way.
I was about to say, I was like, damn, that's pretty impressive. I mean, that's
Listen,
that's
I
a
have
notable
20
name right
different
there.
Twitches.
That's dedication.
Yeah, DeMarcus has his own thing. I actually put on a bunch of like makeup and cosplay as DeMarcus as I like play like fucking Apex or whatever streamers fucking play. Whatever other shit games there are.
Marcus, can I show you a fight I had last night?
No.
I heard yes.
I mean, shoot, DeMarcus, with that idea, you could be a VTuber, bro.
That would be phenomenal. I would watch
No.
me.
That is probably the most narcissistic thing I've heard today. Yeah, I'd watch me.
Yo, I'd watch
yeah.
me, dude. I'd fuck. It's not narcissism, all right. It's fucking called having like self-esteem and like.
It's not narcissism.
you know?
It's just confidence.
Yeah, like fucking. We aren't all like
All right, but
self-conscious,
DeMarcus-
depressive, stated pieces of shit like I am. I mean, like you are. So you know.
DeMarcus. But seriously, watch the stream. Watch the stream. I want to show you the fight I had last night. I demolished this guy.
There you are.
Or all of you can watch as well. It's only gonna be like a couple seconds long, maybe like 30 seconds long.
What you made
Cal,
as?
you gonna watch?
Oh, not at the moment. I'm trying to finish this paper.
Alright, I'm gonna just do it then. I assume Kama's not gonna watch. I'm the guy with the sword, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is that what I sound like?
You got like so sensitive about that. I fucking just here to show you. Here, hold on. Options. Go back. Play back speed. Done. Resume. Let's hit R. I tried blocking him. I thought he was gonna burst. I'm gonna go a little bit faster.
That poor guy.
Oh yeah, no, I pretty much wall comboed him. That guy got fucked hard.
Love it. Ah, I see you found me.
What happened?
This is Star Citizen in a nutshell.
Oh God, yes, thank you. Yeah, it's fucking horrific. That was the worst day I ever had on that game to this day.
That was such a good fight.
Yeah, I use that same name on Discord, on fucking Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, everything. Because marketing. That way I don't have to be like, follow me on this, on that, on this, and that, and this. I can
It's
just
a
be
fight
like,
I had
it's.
with my friends.
I can just be like, it's fucking Das One David. Look it up anywhere.
Holy shit! Well, you certainly have the hours now.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, in terms of Twitch, like keeping up that goddamn don't you need like a certain amount of hours?
Oh
Like
yeah. I fucking followers is more important, but nobody follows for just like I don't stream games enough. I barely ever actually stream playing games besides this one.
you
I
take your
did
time
I
for
did for a good like 2 weeks. I was like trying to like actually be good about it, and then it's like I fucking don't play games enough. I haven't played anything in like fucking a week now, and then I played Harry Potter like a week ago for the first time in like 2 weeks. Like I don't fucking play anything.
I mean, what the I can't tell if that came from the video I was watching or actual combo. Let's get the shit out of me. Uh,
What?
fight the powers that be.
Oh, that was one of my favorite intros to any fucking video ever. I joined in just in time for that. Like that's exactly when I hit record. It's like, yeah, just fight the powers that be, you know? I'm like, fuck yeah. Fucking combo.
What happened?
One of my videos of one of these recordings literally starts off with you talking about like it's literally fight the powers that be. That's like the very first fucking line as soon as I hit record.
Yeah, well,
Oh, fight the powers that be.
welcome.
What kind of gum?
Fuck you.
Fuck 'em.
Welcome, dude.
Fuck 'em.
You don't even fucking understand it, kid, dude. My fucking uncle's from Dorchester, kid. He was on the fucking news. Nothing beats that fucking video, dude. Jay! Jay! It's so fucking. Every time I watch
you're
it, I
talking
just.
about the fucking baby wheel kid.
It's a fucking. Dude, if that's a fucking gaming fish, let's fucking call up
Yo, we need
WMUR,
to
kid.
fucking call someone, bud.
Let's call up fucking WMUR. Dude, I think this thing's a fucking baby whale,
Yo,
dude.
it's fucking dead, Jay.
Jay. So, dude, it is Massachusetts.
It is. Well, I love it.
When you everybody's like, oh, you parked the car in the Harvard Yard. It's like, no, dude, two guys drinking fucking natty light on a boat, talking
the
like you have
baby
no
fucking
idea,
wheel kid.
talking shit to each other, having no concept of what anything is, and just being very confident in what they're talking about too. That is Massachusetts.
Toxic on the Harvard Yard? Nah, fucking, that's a fucking baby wheel kid.
Yay! Yay! Oh, dude, I love it.
I absolutely hate, like,
that was such a good
fucking,
fight, too.
oh, God, I don't even know. I can't.
I hate that accent.
I hate getting pegged off. Like, I don't think I
You
have
hate
a
getting
Boston
pegged? Why?
Hey, listen, no, I never said that. I never said those words. I would never lie.
I told him about John Keel. Tell me one fact about John Keel that creeps everyone out.
He
Dave.
likes his girlfriend to pee on him.
There you go.
Was that it? Was I
No
correct?
prior-
Was that?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, cool. And likes to tell everybody about it, and everybody goes, "Hey, you need to stop telling people that."
Yeah.
Like nobody was ever once like, "Oh, sweet bro, me too." Like no, everybody was like, "Yo, why?" Like I don't want to know that, and also you should stop telling people that.
Oh,
Not that there's
no,
anything wrong
man,
with it.
yeah.
Like I don't kink shame, but like keep it to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta let it out, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, don't get me wrong. Like, I love me a good golden shower, but I ain't going around bragging about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That would be
let
weird.
it flow.
That would be weird. You know.
Some people say let it snow. I say let it rain.
Yes. Yes.
Let the rain fall down and something. No, nobody knows the song. Fuck all of you.
Unfortunately, not.
I think I know what you were going for.
Let it wash away.
Yeah,
Something,
there it is.
something. Yeah. I don't know the rest of the words. I know that one part of the song.
That's all. That's all you need to know.
Anyways, giants, fire giants, decisions to be made. I mean, going to liberate the slaves is like, yeah, we could do that. What happens if we go up and to the right? Opposite direction of where the slaves are, like opposite side of the building.
What happens if we just leave?
We just dip on
We just
Flint.
fucking leave, dude. We're just done.
We just
Oh,
teleportation circle out. We get back. They're like, what happened? And we're like, dude, honestly, like we got down there. It wasn't looking too good.
No, what
out.
needs to happen is we need to get the gem, that fucking gem, and then just teleport circle out with nothing but the gem. And when they're like, "What the fuck happened?" Be like, "Well, I got my 10,000 gold."
The teleportation scroll.
Listen, we'll go back up the elevator. I'll fucking
We'll take the elevator, bro. Like whatever.
We'll get out of there. I'll fucking cast fly on I'll cast fly on combo and then dimension door callus right out. Boom, done, gone. We got the gem. Let's fucking go.
Okay. After everything Flint's done for you. Okay.
Hey, a man left behind.
From my perspective, Flint burned me alive once. In the sake of hitting two guys as opposed to one, and then he released a fire elemental that blew the fucking ship up as it crashed into the side of a mountain. I don't know, dude.
You're making
and then you told the guys in the Yak village the name of the dude that tipped them off that tried to poison you. And now you are responsible for fucking this whole thing up.
You don't know what tipped them off because that was out of character. Your character doesn't know that.
That would be true.
That Chimera did a lot of damage.
Who's to say Kamba didn't put it together yet?
And
but anyways,
I would also like to say the ship was gonna get this.
No, it was actually gonna be fine. I talked to Storm about it behind your back, and the ship was gonna be perfectly fine. But he was like, "Yeah, but since Flint decided to free the fire elemental, that's why it all happened." In fact, everything was gonna be fine, and we were going to gently land in the Yak village, and all of the Yak folk were gonna be out on a hunt, and we were gonna easily be able to lower down to where Zalta would have been sleeping with the conch in his hand, and we would have been able to take it and get out. But then you had to let go of the fucking fire elemental, and now here we are.
Was he also gonna serve him on a silver fucking platter?
No, I said he was sleeping. It was in his hand.
You know what he was gonna do? You know what he was gonna do? He was gonna throw a fireball that burned Combo alive. So you and him are 1 for 1 right now.
I mean, I'd rather us
do
this like now
listen,
fireball.
Fried turtle.
What did you say, Combo? Or what did you say, Callus? I'm sorry.
I said I'd rather this than walking in on Zolto in the midst of hot, fiery giant sex. The conch.
I would have much preferred hot, fiery giant sex, but that's
honestly, I would pay $15 a week for a triple X rated session where
he has to describe in great detail
these terrible things.
And you watch his Fallen Rod penetrate her fire hole.
Unspeakable acts that he would have to describe to us.
Like
I would pay a lot of money. I'd be willing to pay a lot more money than we're paying right now for that kind of session.
$50 a week. Let's do it.
I would pay $25 for a one-time session where we get that kind of X-rated.
God, should we propose this to him just to make him as uncomfortable as possible? Like, hey, like we'll all pay you $25 for one session where you just for 2 hours describe the most heinous sexual acts.
And anytime that he tries to cut me off as I propose this idea, I just bullhorn him, just straight up, just steamroll him right over whatever he's saying, and then I'll be like, so Dave, like I know you're down because we've talked, but I mean I feel like you want to say something as well about it, and then you're real positive about it, and then we just go to each of us, just steamrolling anything that he has to say, and just leave him for the end, where we each give impassionate, like, dude, come on, like,
to
if it's
be
about
fair,
the money,
there's
like,
4 of us, and that's $100. If somebody was gonna offer me $100 to just describe sex for 2 hours, I'd
I would do that for
absolutely.
free. I would do
wouldn't-
that for free if you ordered me like some fucking like if you were like, yo, we'll DoorDash you some ramen. I'd be like, yeah, no problem. Like,
I
you know, I
would need to
got
know where
you.
you're getting the ramen first. It needs to be set
Fair.
with some decent quality. I would not appreciate you ordering from the worst fucking place possible. Just the
Oh, I would order from the
I
best
just
place
send
around
I
here,
just
which is
send a
Ocean
fucking
Ramen.
ramen pack in the mail.
No, that place near your place, Dave, was actually pretty good. I have
Was
to
it?
say. Yeah, that ramen was actually pretty decent. I would take a little extra chili sauce, and if they had a
I
shoyu, which is
literally
like a spicy.
Now, I must say something that might seem a little bit weird. I live in Pennsylvania. I'm not going to say where in Pennsylvania, near Pittsburgh.
let me know so I can track you down, because
Yeah, really, like as if I'm gonna take any time out of my day to be like, yeah, who's this guy?
I just said it. I live near Pittsburgh. Well, inside Pittsburgh, there's South Side. I think that's what it's called. I've only gone there a handful of times. One of the times was on a date, and I made a comment to her saying, "This is my first time ever being around in this part of Pittsburgh. There's a lot of Asians, surprisingly."
what was it like? What was it like, Chinatown? Like
No,
Pittsburgh's version of
no,
Chinatown?
no. Apparently, it was the higher class area of like living because there was like a lot.
Why
of
are you
nice
so
houses.
Why are you so surprised to see a bunch of higher class living Asians? Huh? Is that shocking to you? Is that shocking to
No.
your white privilege?
So,
Huh?
so yeah, you know what? That also happens that they will send immigration, large populations of immigrants to specifically underserved areas of their demographic. So, like, Aziz Ansari has a great joke about it, where his parents were from India, and when they came here, they were sent to like Raleigh, North Carolina, on an expedited visa to citizenship, and he was like, or no, sorry, Alabama. And then they moved to North Carolina, which is where he was raised. But he was like, "That's so terrifying. You move to America as an Indian person." And they're like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, come on in. We'll give you citizenship, but you got to live in Alabama." And, you know what I mean? Like, oh fuck, like the most racist place of all. And
I'd argue Louisiana.
But
whatever you want. I mean,
but the funny
Louisiana at the very least has like New Orleans, which is like all cultures kind of poured into one.
Sorry, I should have
you know.
specified northern Louisiana, the
But-
bayou. Like, but you are correct.
But the funny thing is, there was two very distinguished demographics that were actually just very prominent. One was the Asians, and the other were the Jewish people, which I thought, wow, stereotypes have a little bit of like truth to them.
Whoa, walking a fine line here.
Yeah,
So-
one. So I mean, all stereotypes are grounded in some sort of statistical fact or whatever you want to call it. At this point, a stereotype, depending on what your stereotype you're talking about, could be grounded in a fact that is 400 years old. So it's no longer a fact; it's just a stupid idea that we've had,
that
like,
at
based
one
on fucking
point was
phrenology.
prevalent. A thing that at one
Right,
point was
like-
prevalent enough for somebody to go, "Hey, I see a pattern." At one point
It's
in history,
prevalent. It was prevalent
whenever.
at the time. You know what? It was a scientific good idea thought at the same time that a guy thought, let me fill a fucking black guy's head with golf balls and a white guy's head with
DeMarcus,
sand, and then be like,
DeMarcus.
oh, look at the white guy's head
DeMarcus, stop
filled with more
streaming.